right.
Hey.
Me amigos.
Let's go.
You feel me? The Three Musketeers.
Yiddy. We in here.
Migos. What other three trios are there? Ed, and Eddie.
The Three Blind Mice.
Three blind mice. I don't know.
I think.
Temptation.
The Jungle Squad cast.
Ooh, Jungle Squad cast.
Actually, that is a good one.
Yeah, facts, because there's only us three. JSC. The JSC boys. You feel me?
The Big Three. The real Big Three.
The only big three.
Jordy,
The only
Steven,
Big Three.
Carlos.
Huh?
Jordy, Steven, Carlos. Yeah, you gotta be Steven, nigga, because there ain't no R in this shit. It's just gonna be the name.
I'm like,
What the fuck? I'm happy I'm still Carlos, but still, nigga threw me off with the
Carlos.
you have to be Steve, but like, nah. Somewhere
like,
his
yep.
name is Lewis. It has an S in it.
Yeah.
That's not
Luis.
the first thing that pops up.
Luis.
Luis. Tried it.
I don't know. We tried. What's your middle name?
That's gonna go off record.
It start with an S though? You trying to
Nah.
help? Oh damn. Damn, we can't know your middle name? I'll tell
Last
you
name
mine.
is Luis.
He said not on the pod.
I mean, I'll block it out if that helps.
Nah. It could just stay off record.
I'll say it later.
We can save it for off the cam.
What's your
You feel
social?
me?
What's your social, bro?
I just need to know the last four digits and I can really go places.
The last four digits?
Yeah, we could really go far with the last four digits of your social.
You mean, oh, you can't.
Low key? We can, man.
You can.
Can you though?
Yeah.
What can you get? Just knowing that.
You could check credit scores. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Usually when you like ask for your phone customer service, they be like, yo, what's the last four digits? They don't really go far, especially if you already got the account set up. Shit like that.
Makes sense, I
I
guess.
don't mean to put everybody onto my hacking, but in my robbery.
Top scammer of the year.
Yeah,
This
Nah.
dude dropping the sauce.
I'm like the worst scammer. Every single time I tried to scam, it failed miserably, and I ended up having to pay it back. And
He
yeah,
said every time I try to scam, I was the one that got scammed.
yeah, literally.
I was out scammed by the scammer while I was scamming.
Yeah, like the scam used me, and one of the scammers actually came out because we knew each other. Oh shit! I might have to.
Oh, and niggas are scammers.
Name dropping is crazy.
Yo, that was what? 5 minutes deep. What's that number? I can't see it.
It's already a
So,
federale.
Oh, yeah, we 6 minutes
But
deep.
yeah. Damn, that's a six. Look.
All right, yeah, we gonna lock you in and not say your name again. I apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jungle Squad cast. You feel me? This is episode 78, and it's your boy Ape Loso here with my family, my brethren, unified today. Mr. Rad and Mr. Ra.
Wagwan, you dig.
We are here today. We got cancellations, pun cancellations, and we're just gonna culture appropriate today. And that's what we do.
Yeah, man.
All right?
You don't
So,
know.
With the blotty, clotty, naughty, shotty, botty. JSC boys don't fuck with no black boys.
Bombaclot.
Yeah. You know. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, we already had some cancellations. So, unfortunately, just gonna rock out and y'all gonna enjoy us three. And it's been a minute. I think the last time we had just us three, I think it was the I'm Different cast. It was just us three.
Maybe. Probably.
Self-proclamating like how different I am and shit like that. And, you know, typical Los.
Typical me.
Typical Los combo.
So how are you guys?
I'm chilling, bro. It's been a good summer. Winter's coming.
The summer is over.
Yeah, summer flew. I'm not gonna lie. Summer is going.
Come on, bro. Let's go to Six Flags.
I'm down.
I feel that.
You know my one
I
day off.
gotta see what my check gonna look like because there's a lot of things niggas gotta pay for.
$30 is valid though. Like,
I'm just letting you know, there's a lot of things.
and then if we carpool,
That's good. Given.
He said
Yeah.
do the math.
That was given, you said?
That's a given, nigga. Remember Uber there? Nigga, we live together.
Nah, yeah,
He
facts.
said, we thought you was gonna walk over there with
Nah,
those majestic calves.
Feel me?
majestic calves. I think you just said your calves are majestic.
It's A1 glaze.
I don't know if that was glaze.
That was glaze.
I think that was admiration.
Right?
He's aiming to have your calves.
Stu can't take a compliment.
Yeah.
I said it was A1 glaze. I didn't say
He
shame on you for this.
He went to straight on your lips to his meat.
You feel me?
That's
I wouldn't
crazy.
take it that crazy.
Yeah, that was
That's exactly what you did
crazy.
to your friend, your brethren.
to your friend, your brethren.
Incest on the podcast? No, we don't do that.
So we're no Lannister.
It was just calves. All right.
Thank you for the compliment.
So there are differences apparently in legs that you can tell whether a person is walking or driving. And
I got good legs.
Brad has walker legs, nigga, but he be driving. I think Rod got his first car at 16 and that nigga never looked back. He never walked more than
Check out the car and stroll.
social distance
No
was the
bullshit.
furthest he ever like walked. So
Once
like
I
6
left the
feet.
city, it was over for that walking shit. Like once I got a car.
So how many
over.
miles is the Stop and Shop?
Yeah. See, when I got here, I had to work to get the car, and it took me some years. So that's when I was still bike riding and doing all that extra walking. But same thing. Once I got the car, it was just like walking more than a mile just logically didn't make sense.
At all.
Yeah.
So what am I, a Neanderthal? I walk.
Nah,
If I need to walk, I'm gonna walk, bro. It's nice to get the steps in.
nah, you look good, man.
I get what they say when they're like, I need to get my steps in. Like, get your steps in, bro.
This nigga did not
You sure
miss his
that's all
daily
steps,
steps.
bro? Because maybe if you were a female and then like when they eat and you know how it goes straight to their ass, maybe when you eat it just goes straight to your thighs and calves.
My calves, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't know food
That
go
nigga
down
had- Brad has more junk in his trunk. That's all.
there. Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Junk in the
Got
truck.
a whole lot of shit in there.
Jokes and comedy. But Rad, how
Strictly
are
jokes.
you? I mean, Rad, how are you?
I'm good, bro. You feel me? Same old. Just working. I feel like summer just flew, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
What
no,
did y'all
honestly.
do? Like, what was the height of your summer?
I would say going to this concert that I just went to.
You went to a concert?
Yeah, I just went to a concert yesterday.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I went to go see my dude Party Next Door.
P&D?
Oh shit, that's dope.
Drake was there?
Nah.
Damn.
He didn't have no features pop out, but
Where was it? Out here?
yeah, it was up in Hartford.
Oh, that's fire. How was it?
Yeah, he did his thing, and then I feel like towards the end of the night, he got a little lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I
Nigga
don't
was
know.
tired.
Yeah, he just kept saying like he wasn't in a good mood, but like our energy was keeping him going. I'm just like,
I'm not really in a good mood, but
you feel
your
me?
energy keeping me up.
I mean,
Literally,
like, yo, if you're not in a good mood, can we get a discount?
type shit.
Give me
feel me?
a refund.
Yeah, give me some money off the tickets, off the next show or something. Like,
Yeah,
but you
That's
had a
right.
good time?
yeah, I enjoyed myself. You feel me for sure.
I don't even know a lot of, I can't say I know a lot of like P&D music.
I did before, but nah, I can't.
He got some shit.
I mean, he is about to come out with an album with Drake soon, so
Yeah,
like the collab. So I'm excited to see that because he's OVO, right?
I think he's still down with OVO. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, for sure.
So
I wouldn't know.
we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know, man. Before we started the pod, I wanted to like do this game. You know, I've been seeing this challenge go around, like that numbers challenge, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, you feel me? So like I wanted to see as a Jungle Squad cast, united we stand if we can do it. But we need like a beat to actually do it. And I think if we play the instrumental, we can find it and then I'll just auto align it and then kind of like, you feel me?
What if we do?
See the ones that they already chose already.
I was gonna say, why don't we do this?
You subscribe to our channel, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You too, right? Actually, you weren't.
I wasn't.
Nah, I actually subscribed for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to do this one? Hold on. I feel like this one's simple.
That's surprising.
Yeah, nigga. What's up with that?
I thought I was. I'm hurt. Okay. What else?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I
6,
think we're
7, 8.
fucking this up.
Yeah,
That
you have
ass,
to
the
do it way
beat is
faster.
fucking me up.
You got to do it one at a
that's-
time. Honestly, the goal is, I think each of us have to do it like one at a time. Like you yourself. If not, I mean, what beat is there, nigga?
Look up the ones that they already been using.
That's one of them.
Really?
That seems like a master level.
I might have to hear the example of them using.
I could do that beat perfectly.
You got to do like amateur level beats.
Nah, that was good. I guess I don't think we were doing it right.
Niggas put the Soldier Boy out. Oh shit.
That's another one.
Oh, I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. I missed 5.
7, 8. Oh yeah.
I missed 5. Yeah, I could do that one.
I think backwards is definitely gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
Top comment. My only one here for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 challenge.
Shit, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3,
Nah,
4,
you
5,
gotta
6,
start
7, 8.
over.
All right, let's do it again.
All right, nah, like I think you should do it how you said it. Like we should each go one at a time.
One at a time,
Yeah.
fucking.
All right, you go
All right.
first.
All right, that's you.
Nah, you go first.
Started it.
Nah, you go first.
All right, check it. He said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, like do the whole thing.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
He said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah, you
5,
fucked
6,
up.
7, 8. 6, 7, 8.
That shit hard though.
7, 8.
All right.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ah,
Too
4,
fast.
5, 6, 7, 8. What you mean? I was still on tempo.
Nah, he was a
on
little
tempo,
fast.
but you did it too fast though. You was on beat, but you
All
did
right.
the challenge.
I was
too
sticking
fast.
with the beat. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. It's up to you.
I'm gonna
now.
mess up too. Yo. Yeah. Hey, Loso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8.
Hey.
I gotta go backwards now.
Yeah, you would have it.
Verse 2.
He said.
8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I got too hype. I got too hype.
You was catching that shit. You was catching that shit though. You almost had it. You finessed the first verse though.
Yeah,
Like,
it is harder to go backwards.
All right, ready? Let's do this.
You going forward or
Let's
backwards?
go. I'm going both.
All right,
Right now.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You messed
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did. I'm fucking up
It's
right in
hard
the
after a
middle.
while because I'm literally counting in my head the whole time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. The beat got. I thought it died. Fuck this challenge.
Fuck this beat.
All right, you got the closest. That was decent.
You got the gold medal.
You going one more time?
Yeah, I think I gotta go one more time.
He said
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8, 8,
Hey,
7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8,
hey.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the fuck?
Yo, what's
I got closer.
what's happening?
That was close.
Finesse that shit though.
Fuck, man. Yeah, like beatboxers, those are like one of the most talented people on this planet.
They be like,
Yeah.
That's
Niggas
We just being stupid. We just having a little fun.
We don't got a guest. We going crazy.
We don't got a guest. Let's get back to work.
All right. The fun.
Hit you with the.
Nigga said,
Nigga said, nah, I hope that's a real.
Look, I hit the boo. That shit was.
Y'all think we could do it though? Like an actual instrumental? Like,
yeah.
Make an intro.
Beat.
all right, like pick an item in the room that you see.
Nigga, this is not stomp.
I want to do like a Tarzan jungle theme type shit.
Nigga said Tarzan jungle theme.
Yeah, like all right. I think I know what mine.
Like when them niggas had the fucking instrumental with the fucking plates and shit.
This nigga was
This
thinking
nigga
hard.
grabbed the keys.
Yeah. You gonna have the bottle? What you
That
going?
was my plan too.
Y'all both can't have the bottle, bro.
I got the cat.
Nigga said I
Nigga.
got the cat.
All right, but seriously, speaking of tunes and music, enough of the fun times. Like Rad's been saying, let's get
Let's get to work. Like,
Let's get to work. A lot of things has dropped. A lot of brand new music has dropped on August 9th, 2024. And we're going to start with Big Latto.
Yo,
Big mama.
shout out her.
Latto.
I got her on my shirt.
Latto. Did y'all hear Sugar Honey Iced Tea?
Bro,
God.
album, Latto's new album was literally shit, bro. Sugar Honey Iced Tea is like an amazing album.
That sounded mad contradicting. He said it's
Bro,
literally
I don't
shit.
know if that was
It's
a
a great
compliment.
album.
Yeah, right?
Nah, I fucking love that album. Was the shit, bro. That shit was the Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
That's what you
they
should've
had
said.
so much. Like it gave me like 90s vibe, early 2000 vibe, like as well as just like her flow was just like it was beautiful on like each beat and even with the features she had. Like I love that album.
I agree, because like after listening to Sugar Honey Iced Tea by Latto, it made me realize the clear difference and distinction between her and Ice Spice is that Ice Spice can only cater to the female community versus I feel like Latto has the advantage where she can have a lot more male, like men listening to her music, and she has a little bit more of a balance when it comes to just more like versatility within her like album. It wasn't just like a one trick pony sound that she pulled out.
Literally.
It wasn't a formulaic album. So to me, like out of all the women albums that dropped in 2024, I would have to say so far, Latto has the best album of the year for the females.
Yeah, I'ma definitely agree with that statement. Like she really stomped on that album.
That shit was
She
hard.
really put a cohesive album together.
Bro, she had a fucking like when I tell you like I said, I feel like it was early 2000. That was like vibe because like she had songs with like Sierra and like even like the song like Squeeze with like Megan Thee Stallion, like that still felt like a Sierra song. Like it felt like some shit you would see like in an old like video in early on like MTV and shit. And it had a dance video, like you feel me, like on
Yeah.
some hype shit on the BET countdowns. Like that shit,
Facts.
that's a good video.
Yeah.
Good
Like
video
Flo
ideas.
said, that shit wasn't a one trick pony sound. Like she really put that shit together.
I was bouncing on that shit.
My
That's good
only
beat.
thing that I would probably just poke at, just to nitpick, is there were a couple of like of the same songs. I get it, they were remixes, but for her it was still like the same verse. So like Put It On the Floor, she had her version, and then I think like the next song after was the one with her and Cardi, and then the same thing with Sunday Service. It was
Adams.
Sunday Service, and then the next song after was Sunday Service, the remix. So I think the song structure, like how the sequence to it, could have been a little bit better
Yeah.
towards the end of the album, but other than that, I would have to say like it was Lotto gave us a really good album with Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 9.
9? That's valid. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say 8.5 too. It was a good album altogether.
Yeah.
Literally, like I feel like it was the best female artist that's dropped. Like over Meg, over like Ice, like
Camila Cabello.
like I mean, she's not really rap, so
but she gave that type of song and bop in her album too, though.
Yeah, like Camila Cabello before I think was like soloing them, and then now like Latto definitely takes like the upper hand.
Yeah, who else? JT had an album.
Chloe Bailey just dropped. It was more like ballads.
Yeah, I'm not really. Chloe was cool when she first got out, and then after that, I don't know. I feel like Chloe Bailey kind of went her like remember when Miley Cyrus kind of went crazy during the Wrecking Ball years and stuff like that. I feel like after she went through that, she kind of like quieted down a little bit, like Chloe Bailey. So I personally like Chloe Bailey more as an actress than music and all.
She was the Little Mermaid, right?
No,
that was Haley.
That was Haley.
There we go.
Yeah, and I don't know. I salute.
Salute.
Nah, Latto shout out.
Outshined the shit out of Chloe Bailey because I didn't even know until literally just now that you told me. So
shit, bro. She dropped Latto really dropped a fucking diss track to Ice Spice. That shit was wild, bro.
She said
that Ice Spice on herself.
Ice is water.
I wipe it off the shelf.
Yeah,
it was like, bitches can't look me in my ISIS. Like, she was dropping subtle shit. Like, but we knew. You could feel it.
Exactly. What you talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know. Ice Spice, I feel like she knows not to approach Latto. Latto is giving me like she could stand up with the current community of hip hop, and she can go back and like and keep up with the big dogs too, like with the OGs.
Fact.
Let's not count Ice Spice out though. For some reason, I feel like she can adapt to those bars that Latto was spitting, and just on a one-time song, like, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh my god, Ice Spice is different."
You have Ice Spice bias, bro.
I'm just saying.
No matter anything I say about Ice Spice, you be like, "But she cool though."
I'm just saying.
Like,
I'm not even saying she cool. I'm saying
leave Ice
I feel like
Spice
she could download that flow and put it out there productively, but everyone would still be like, "That's not you."
Nah, Ice Spice exactly because it's not. But Ice Spice can't do that. Like, Latto is clearly making the distinction between her and all the other female artists currently out right now. Like, there's a clear distinction between Latto and Sexy Red. There's a clear distinction between Latto and Glorilla. There's a clear distinction between Latto and JT. Ice Spice and JT. Like, she's clearly making a statement like, "Yo, I'm Big Mama. I am her. Like, I'm here."
She literally said, "I'm like the hottest out." Like,
stand up. Stand up.
I fuck with Latto. I know her. I kind of gave her like a little bit of strife towards her, like me finding out that, you know, she had a BBL or like fake. It was just like me finding out like Santa Claus was fake for the first time. So like, but other than that, like at the end of the day, I'm still getting gifts under the tree. So it's still a win regardless.
So your artistry is still top tier, and that's what I found you for.
You're still giving me good music, so. And you're still beautiful at that too. You feel me? So people can't tell the difference from a real tree or a fake tree anyway. So like, we still celebrate the holiday and put the cross or the star on top of the tree regardless. You feel me? So shout out to Big Latto.
Still get gifts under the tree.
Yeah, but she ain't the only one who was holding it down. But last thing for Latto, I would say you are the queen of Atlanta. All right, queen of Atlanta. Go to Latto. Stamp that right now.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Stamp
else.
That.
Well, who?
You stamping that?
I give it to her.
Yo, Latto, come on the pod. I glaze you OD for like the first 20 minutes, but then after we can have a real honest, constructive conversation. All right. Maybe you could do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 challenge too. Shout out to Latto.
Shout out to Latto.
All right. But yeah, seriously, another person who dropped another album that was really good was Polo G. Unfortunately, I didn't get to tune in completely. I've heard gems here and there, but I'm hearing great things. What's it called? Hood Poet?
Yo, Hood Poet, bro, was a great album.
Fucking fire.
All right, guys, put me on.
Fire.
It was was like an hour long or so. It was really good, bro. It had some actually like some decent features. Obviously, fucking Future was on the album.
My boy.
Like as Future is on everybody's album. He
That
just pops
ass.
up in the night, bro.
Nigga don't miss.
Let me
either.
look at the
You
album
really
list.
don't miss as a feature.
I wish
ain't
him and
gonna lie.
Latto did the songs together.
They could body it.
Yeah.
They could body some shit easily. Like
Him and
how
G-
Drake and Latto bodied that shit.
That was a good song.
Real shit. But
But
that feature with him and Friday though.
yo, that was a good song, bro. I was literally about to mention that.
Oh
Like,
my god. Yeah.
yeah, Polo G and Friday. He had G Herbo on there. He had the Killer Roy was a good one. I actually really liked that one. I was playing that earlier. That shit's a good song.
It's another good
All right,
one.
I'm gonna tune in. I'm like late on Polo G. I would say my little brother actually put me on to him, and ever since then I've been listening to his music a little bit. So he put me on to like he's more of the new generation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's been around, but I guess so.
He came out like around the time Lil TJ came out type shit.
Yeah, like 2018 ish, 19 ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
But he really a poet for
they after 6ix9ine though, right? Like, or are they before around the same time?
before, I think before. Like Pop Out at Your Party.
Yeah,
That was like his first song. Type shit.
I'm with the gang.
yeah. This is his first album. I think in like 3 years or so. I mean he's been dealing with mad of the drama shit, and I feel like this album compared to his last one, he really did grow a lot. Like as an artist, like I mean, I wasn't crazy heavy on his other two like past like content, but I know from what I heard before to what I heard now, like there was a real transition. I think he like really like jumped out of like just like straight like hood stories and like was actually dropping like love stories, like shit you could like play with your girl. Like it was good music, bro. He was really
I'm
giving
not
it.
gonna lie, I'm gonna give Polo G his flowers. My boy do not miss when it comes to them albums. Like he really, I'm not gonna say he's the GOAT, but like he could kind of stamp himself as like one of the GOATs for Chicago. I'm not gonna lie, like all of his projects go crazy.
I
He
thought
really knows how to put a album together for sure.
I like that. One of the very few, because that's definitely like, I guess like a dying talent. Like it's not many people who can put together an album that's conceptualized that people can listen to from top to bottom and be like, yo, he switched every single one of those.
Yeah.
He ain't miss.
And he's
everything was
versatile
really
as
good.
fuck. Like,
Bro, there was a couple songs that I was like, damn, I know Rod Wave wish he could have these songs. Like they sounded like some shit Rod Wave would make. Like, but Polo G fucking stomped on them beats. He did great.
Which one
Nah,
y'all like
Russia.
better, Lotto's album or Polo's?
I can't compare the both. They're two different genders. So like,
What? But they both hip
I
hop.
put them in two different categories.
I'm gonna give them both a 9.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's tough.
as a male artist, he did amazing. As a female artist, she did amazing. Over both albums,
Like which one y'all? gonna
and they
be
were
listening
both
to?
like both different vibes. Like Kodak. Oh, fucking Polo G shit. Like it was more like I said, like a vibe you could play. Like Latto shit, like in the club, like dancing. Like you could do shit to that. Like there were two different vibes. So I can't.
You
I
said
can't compare
Lotto
them.
shit was soulful and versatile, so she gave us mad different like vibes. Polo G, he already knows how to give us the club vibes, and he also has some soulful songs, and clearly is hood poet. So he was definitely Those two albums are a lot more similar, and they're both not like. Well, one is from Atlanta, one is from Chicago, but still like they're from over there.
The
that's a
land
fact.
over.
They're definitely similar. Like, which one, honestly, that y'all can say, like, it's gonna be in rotation a lot more in
I'm
your
probably-
daily lives.
I'll probably, in my personal life, I'm probably gonna give Polo G that extra. Like, if I had to rate it on a scale, like he probably got like 9.2.
Yeah,
Lotto
like,
got a
Polo,
9.
yeah, Polo G would definitely be like played before Lotto. Like
Damn, I felt that. Now I gotta listen to the album.
It's a close race, but Polo really did his thing for sure.
another
Polo?
8.5 album.
And he's always
I love
growing
that.
as an artist. Like his first album was crazy. It's a no skip album. So it's like for a lot of artists, that first album is it. You feel
Yeah.
me? Then after that, you can see them slowly start to like trend off.
And dwindle.
But him, he either kept it consistent or you feel me, progressed in my eyes.
As Polo grew his hair, he grew as an artist.
Exactly.
Like,
The power comes from the braids.
yeah, the wisdom.
Bro,
from
really
the twist.
talented.
Yeah. Shout out to Polo, man.
Shout out to Polo.
There's a lot of different singles that came out as well. The Kodak Black. He dropped Hit Stick. That shit was hard.
Stick was good. It was-
2C, Fuck You Mean, hard.
that was a good one.
Lil Tecca, Taste, hard.
Taste was good to me.
Russ Fendi, fire.
Hard as fuck, yo. That was
Yeah.
yo. This nigga really came through with the UK beat.
Yeah, and
Like,
bodied
real
it
shit.
with Russ style, like flow to it. Like it still sounded like Russ, even though it was the UK. It was like if Russ was born in UK.
Real
You
shit.
feel me? Like that shit was hard.
All I was
Real
expecting to hear was "All Right Now," and I thought Central C was gonna hop on that shit. Like
Nah.
that was a good.
Alright.
That was a good song. Like
Yeah.
if there's a remix, I could hear Central C making it.
Right.
Facts.
But yo, doubling back to Kodak, like, you feel me? I wouldn't say it's like his hardest shit, but like as an artist, that nigga definitely like has grown. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would say that was like a little bit of a versatile sound for him. I don't know what it was. The beat was hard as fuck. But like overall, it wasn't like that like expected Kodak sound. It was a little different, but like I fucked with it overall.
Yeah, because to me, when Kodak, like his last like project that made me a fan of Kodak was, I believe it was called "Dying to Live," and
Mhm.
those songs that he had on there was just like real soulful and real to the heart, and like once he gets into his introspective bag, that's when I really like Kodak.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just feel like he just knows when he hears like the hard beats, it's just like people have like a automatic switch to like kind of like go to when they hear a certain beat like that, and that's what they'll gravitate towards. So it's kind of hard to like steer away from that, and the only way to really do that is to kind of like have a complete like mood change or environmental change, or like something has to
Yeah.
happen in your life for it to trigger it.
I agree.
Yeah, but shout out to Kodak, man.
Word.
I also like Protege, Where You Come From. There was 2 songs. That one of them was called Where You Come From. I don't remember the second one, but this is just like to
Where
me
You From?
some is it reggae or like dance hall?
I think it was reggae.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was reggae. Yeah, Mariposa and Where You Came From.
yeah,
Where we come from.
yeah, I like this type of vibes. This is, I feel like they were the originators for marijuana, so they know the type of music to make for marijuana smokers. And I
Yeah.
feel like you could just sit there,
That just sets the tone.
It's like
Close-
vibe music.
close your eyes. Yeah, there's no twerking involved, no shake that ass, thump the thumb. It's just
It's
vibes,
like you on a beach.
music. Yeah,
Vibing.
definitely Jamaican beach music for sure. I always like Protege.
Yeah.
I have some favorite reggae artists: Protege, Chronics for sure. Those will probably be my 2.
I like
Yeah.
Sister Nancy. I like who else? I like Sister Nancy. Obviously, I like Bob Marley. Ziggy Marley was great. I saw him in concert before at the Vibes. Yeah, that shit was nice.
Yeah.
Um,
With Vibes Cartel fall in that category? Reggae?
or is that dancehall?
That might be dancehall.
I don't know, but Vibes Cartel is hard anyways. That,
Right.
shout out to him, bro. He gave us music that we were talking about last week with Fat Funny, how like things are like timeless with his songs. Like we can listen to that 20 years later and be like, this is
Fever.
still gonna have
Real
the club
shit.
bumping.
I feel
That's a
that.
fact.
So shout out to Vibes for that. And that's what today we're still missing in music. So
Shout out
although
to
a lot of
reggae
this
sound.
music it dropped, I just hope that it grows in a healthy way. You feel me?
Mhm.
And speaking of grows in a healthy way, just to double back on Tootsie, like his sound with that new song, Fuck You Mean, like I feel like I just don't want to see his career plateau. Like he's doing that single shit now, and he's not missing with the singles, but I really want to see him drop like an album.
I got you.
And then
Yeah.
not be like the same sound throughout. You feel me?
I
That's
don't
what we
know.
want, Tootsie. We want to see that rap shit. We know you can rap. We want to see you switch it up. You perfected that love song sound.
He can rap,
Hell yeah, Tootsie can rap.
bro.
In his earlier stages of
never
his career, you feel me? Like, he was really more of a bar spitter than that love singer type shit.
Oh, bro, he switched to Tory Lanez Jr. real
For
quick.
sure. He found that sound, that shit worked, and he just been sticking to it.
It's the only shit
I
I
feel like
can
that's
sing.
what happened to J.I., the Prince too.
Yeah, but he fell off. Like, he fell the fuck off.
What happened to him, bro? Like, where
I
is
think
he?
that's what everybody's asking at this point. Like,
Where are you?
He done smoked his life away.
that nigga had potential to make some of the best like throwback sounds and like really kill it with that love song shit, and he just like
He knew how to rap.
flop.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, he actually knew how to rap. Like, when he was on Rap Game, he knew how to freestyle. Like, he was really like a bar person. And then when he came out with that "What Need Me" song, after that he just never went back.
Yeah.
He stuck to that flow, and then he was like, rapping is not for me anymore. I'm gonna just say it in a melodic way, and they're gonna
Real
like
shit.
it.
So people like to hear
But
me
he
sing.
flopped.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
Once music became so formulaic versus like naturally authentic, I think that's where it became generic, because now we're all chasing a certain type of sound that people like, or that's being pushed for people to like, versus creating like our own sound and for people to like that instead.
Yeah, it's like they trying to just chase that algorithm rather than, like you said, come from an authentic place
Yeah.
and sound. It's just like, I'm gonna just produce this. I'm gonna put this song out because I know this is what's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I know this is what people's gonna fuck with. But it's like,
They
it's
want to
not
ride
authentic.
the wave instead of be the one who is the wave. Like, I am the wave.
Stamp
Shut
that.
up.
You are the surfer.
Facts.
You are some surfing ass niggas, and I'm the waviest nigga of them all. Now let me stop.
Shitting.
That's a.
I said too far.
Free Max B, the wave god.
Yeah, but we can't forget my homie Millie's though, bro. Millie's.
Oh, that's the only song I didn't listen to.
Yeah, this is honestly that one and Russ. I heard Tussie. That's the only ones and Protege that I didn't get to hear Lil Tecca.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
alright.
I think I
was cool.
skimmed it like, and I was like, oh,
It was a little
but it
different.
dropped.
It was
Yeah.
cool. He
Yeah.
always been like that background, like his career. He been stretching out his career, and it's been alright. I wouldn't say he fell off, but like
It's crazy.
he
'Cause
been background.
Yeah,
y'all got into that deep dive about Kodak, but personally, like, I felt how you felt. I was like, he dropped. Like, his stick was cool, but like, it was just like I felt like, all right, Kodak dropped. It's Kodak.
Yeah, but
I
that
wasn't
beat,
like, oh my god.
that beat, that'll give me that replay value with that song.
Mhm.
Like the beat was fire.
I was actually about to bring that back to the first two. I think so out of all the singles, like everything was like pretty dope. But I think out of like the two albums, like if I had to like make like a guess, I think that Latto's shit's definitely gonna like have more replay value over this year coming.
Yeah.
For sure. Like a lot of more radio time than Polo G.
Yeah, because she definitely got the female fan base, so it's like they gonna rock out with that album for the rest of the year for sure.
Mhm.
she also got the male fan base too.
Yeah, because I fuck with it.
Yeah,
That's
like
a fact.
a lot of males like Latto, and that's where she has most of the women beat, except for probably Sexy Red. Sexy Red, a lot of men like Sexy Red too.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, she's a thing.
cause she killing that anthem sound. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, shit, I be catching myself. Boy, you know that ass super fat. I ain't lying.
That shit really bump. Know
Yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
like, I don't know why, but that song actually has a bop to it. Like,
That's a fact.
fuck me
Bow,
good, I'm
bow,
throwing that shit back. And I'm like,
Real
oh
shit.
shit. And then she got thicker too after the baby, and like the body is bodying. I just wish that after having a baby, it evolves the face too, but it's just a body thing. Like, what if you had a baby, you lose all your face tats? Like,
You start shed skin.
yeah, like you feel
I
me?
mean,
Like you
her
shed
shit-
skin and you really evolve into like some type of
parent.
elegant woman. Like,
A parent, nigga.
Nigga said a real
like
parent.
you really have a baby and like you possibly done ripped your vagina, your shit looser than ever. Like now you got like drippy breasts now. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But you get thicker though. You feel me? You
That's-
get thicker.
And that's our take on Sexy Red.
That's our take on Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you listen to Blue Stripes, right?
Yo, bro, this to me that was one of the better songs out of everything that dropped. Only because Millie's has a flow, and he knows once a certain beat, once that soulful little beat drops with the perfect hip hop drums, he knows how to body it. And one thing about Millie's is that he's not getting his respect as a white rapper.
Yeah.
And I get it. Black hip hop, you feel me? Us, we run this. But Millie's, he be dissing like all the white rappers. Like he be going crazy.
Yeah.
He really be dropping hard like lyrical bars, but then he'll come and drop songs like Blue Stripes, where it's just like a single. It's a song. It was just well put together to me. It's like perfect for the playlist for me. Some shit that I can go listen to more than 2, 3, 4 times and be like, oh shit.
If you had to rate it, what would you rate it for his sound overall?
His sound or like that song?
That song, like, as far as like all his songs that's in his category right now, like, how would you rate that?
Right now,
amongst
as an artist, I would rate him as a solid 8. Like his thing is that his flow is, even though he delivers like really well bars, and it's always like he's painting a picture with his music.
Yeah.
It's still that same 2-dimensional flow that he used, the rap flow that he uses, and then he switches to that melodic flow that's fairly predictable. So I just think that it's only because of the beat choices that he chooses. So if he kind of like goes to a different producer, I think it'll expand his like artillery when it comes to how to deliver a song.
Word.
I get it.
A lot of artists I think are kind of just catering to a certain type of beat, or just really gravitate towards one producer, and then they get used to that certain sound, but then they don't necessarily expand their palette and try to like diversify with other different producers and other engineers and artists who are out there. I think that's very important because it'll help you evolve and learn different things that you can use for yourself.
Yeah, stamp that.
I respect that.
So many artists that I sat there, so many different producers that I sat there and behind and just like learned and just took mad mental notes and see, oh, I can use that for me. Oh, double ups, ad libs, in and outs. Like I learned every single one of those things just by hanging out with different types of artists. And I was like, oh, how can I make this all my own sound type shit? So like,
Yeah,
it's definitely important. Like how to deliver, like just hearing people with the melodies when I was just doing the rapping and shit. So
Like I said, I am the avatar. I took all pieces from all the other nations.
word. I feel like that's a big key point, and I feel like that's part of like Ice Spice's struggle. She's been dealing with that same producer. Like, I respect the loyalty to Riot, you feel me? But that shit is keeping her at a consistent sound. So it's like,
yeah.
it's hard for her to obtain different knowledge from other producers and like how to angle shit and be more versatile as artists.
The labels must be cheap too, though. Like they must be like, yo, no, this is the one that we're paying for, so deal with it.
Yeah.
And the labels are like, but this is the sound that's also making money. Don't try nothing different because we just want you to keep doing this.
If it ain't broke,
yeah,
don't
The
fix
gimmick
it.
alive.
Yeah.
So that's really what I really only have for music, guys. If y'all have anything else to add, let me know.
Shout out music.
Yeah.
Shout out to music.
Our music segment, I knew it was going to be fairly short, so I try to add a little bit of our own type of musical efforts in the beginning.
That's never a problem.
Yeah,
I think we succeeded.
yeah, I think we did great.
Check out all the songs. You can find them YouTube, Apple Music. You know where to find
Yeah,
shit.
Lotto, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Polo Hood Poet, Kodak Black, Hit Stick, Tussie, Fuck You Mean, Single, Lil Tecca Taste, Russ, Fendi. Oh, I really like that song. Shout out to Russ. To me, that was an 8.5 again. Protege, Where You Come From, and Marioso. That's what it's called.
Mariposa.
Mariposa. And Millie's Blue Stripes. Check those music out. All right. We love y'all. All right. Great music. So apparently all I do is hate on music and just throw shade. All this music that came out on August 9th, 2024 that we
great.
just spoke about was top tier music. I didn't shit on none of these people today, right?
8.5s and above,
No.
all across the board.
Yeah. All right. This is definitely a historical moment. I didn't throw any shade. Very good constructive criticism because good music drop. That's what happens when good music drop. I have good things to say.
Makes
You
sense.
feel me? Ice Spice,
Amen to
sorry, you missed.
Keep her out or you're
Let
going
me
to go
stop
negative.
Yeah, let me stop bullying her.
Let me stop. We love you, Ice.
Yeah, I feel like if she were to hang out with us, I would love her as a person.
Yeah,
Oh,
OD.
yeah, go ahead.
She got a dope ass personality.
Yeah, be like, yo, what you think about this song? And all she did was just started twerking. Yeah, that's what I thought about the song, and then sat down.
Right.
What if she,
Like, look
what
at
if
my,
she
look at my
played the
tramp stamp.
music in front of you though? Like you was chilling with her and she's like, here, drop this. What are you gonna go off on her like that?
Huh?
I said, are you gonna go off on her like that?
I'm going to make Ice Spice have a conversation with me, we're gonna have not make her, but I'm gonna have a conversation and kind of like reflect on her decisions.
Said I want to see what makes you you.
Yeah, like I just want to understand her methodology behind her as an artist, her when it's in time to go in the studio, and just like her perspective on like her as an artist. Does she really truly think she's a good rapper? Does she really truly think she's talented?
You know what I think it is? I feel like she tries to make authentic songs, but those don't do as well as the ones that cater to like the algorithm and like the anthem sound. And I feel like that's what like keeps her going towards those songs that's like
You really feel like she be
repetitive.
trying to be different, bro?
I feel like I think it's like the first song on her album. I feel like that was one of those like I'm gonna try to be authentic and like rap how I really want to rap, see how that shit goes, and then like the majority of the other songs were like them anthem shits.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There were a couple songs where she definitely tried to change up the flow on Y2K. Like I can't say that.
I would say that she did try, but sometimes if I want pizza and I didn't, know all the good pizza spots, okay, I would try Pizza Hut. But I tried it and I didn't really like Pizza Hut. Maybe I'm not gonna go back to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But Latto gave me more like authentic pizzeria, Italian, like
Mamma
restaurant.
Mia.
Yeah, exactly. Mamma Mia. You see the fat Italian spinning the pizza like a fucking basketball
Yeah.
in his hand, in his finger. So like is a different types of like delivery and like taste and quality and just a clear distinction in what good and great is.
Sure.
That's all. And Latto just putting her foot on Ice Spice's ass by, throwing those subs and just letting her know not only I could go bar for bar with you, she let her know her album that I can go hit for hit with you. I can spit with the greats. Can you do this?
Like,
No.
bitch, I could put the heat on you and it'll make you melt and you'll turn into water.
Yeah. Me and Meg Thee Stallion, we was spitting in the booth. You and her, y'all be twerking. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So, all right. This is the Latto cast, ladies and gentlemen. This is the big Latto cast. All right. I love her. For
I
real.
love her. The Sugar Honey Iced Tea cast.
Yeah, the Sugar Honey Iced Tea cast. The shit cast? I don't know about that.
Shit cast.
But I like the Sugar Honey Iced Tea cast. I just don't like how you started it. You was just like, yo, Latto's album was shit.
It was definitely shit, just like the name. Fire.
oh,
I was like, huh?
It's just a good play on words. That's how you advertise.
Just contradict. Yeah, that was definitely a spicy way to promote. I like that shit.
That's
Latto's
gonna go
album was
viral.
shit. And then they watched it for 2 minutes. We're just praising her the entire time.
I love that
It was
shit.
amazing.
Gotcha.
All right, but speaking of terrible things that happen, this is why I'm scared of planes. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, this is why it took me over 22 years to get on a plane because of shit like this. And I haven't heard something like this happen since Malaysia, like Malaysia disappearing and shit. But the plane, you said it happened in Brazil, not Hawaii. The
Yeah,
plane
for sure.
crash. Did y'all see that?
Bro, that was wild.
That's wicked.
I can't believe that happened, bro. I saw the videos of the plane like circling down. Like I thought that was insane.
They blamed there not being wind in the air. So because of that, there was no circulation, that the plane began to like, I don't know, just start spinning in circles.
Oh, I didn't see any causes because I mean like the plane's pretty strong. Like regardless of no wind, like they're gonna get propulsion. But I think what I was seeing was they're trying to look at it and they think like for the plane to do something like that, like spiral, it had to be something really significant. So if anything, it would have had to be one of the engines gave out on one side and the other one was trying to get enough force and it brought it around in a circle.
Yeah, it looked like a malfunction because the way it spun out, like
Yeah.
Lo said, I haven't really seen a plane or anything like that in a while.
About 62 people were on that plane and they all died. No survivors.
No, there was a 58. Couple people missed the flight.
58?
Yeah. The number was supposed to be 61 on board, and I believe 58 survived, if I'm not mistaken.
We got to fact check, bro. Just let us know.
Got
I'd
you.
like to know the truth.
Shit's sad though, man.
Yeah, that shit was my condolences to and prayers out to the families and everyone who had to deal with that situation. Because not only that the people in that plane who passed away, but the residents around the area, because that plane crashed in a residential area. It's just it's scary, man.
Shit's tragic.
And actually landed like close to it. Only landed on one condominium home, if I'm not mistaken. People were reporting, like they said it looked like, at least what they could feel was like the pilot was actually trying to avoid the large neighborhood, and that's why he probably went out the way he did. So like shout out to the pilot for handling that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And to bring it back, in total the plane was carrying 57 passengers and four crew. So
So 60.
that should be the 61, and then
Yeah.
and then one person missed the plane.
Jeez.
Imagine being that guy to miss the plane. Would you feel like it was like Final Destination?
See, man, that's why I'd be scared of taking planes, bro. Because that could be us.
Would you take another plane?
No time soon. I'm not planning on it.
No, like if you were the
Expected.
one to miss the plane, would you take that next plane?
Nah. Especially after finding out that it crashed, I'm not taking a plane. I'm probably never taking a plane again. I don't give a fuck if I'm not even home. Apparently, I'm about to stay wherever I'm at.
So I'll wait a couple years for updates on planes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll take another plane. It's just like, it's crazy.
I mean, flying still is the safest way to travel.
I think
Yeah,
walking is-
statistically.
You can get hit by a car, something can drop on you, get bit by a rattlesnake, you can get shot. Flying, and you're just up in the sky and
Being in a boat is dangerous.
nah.
you're drowning. Car
There's no way,
accidents,
bro.
trains.
There was no way for none of them to survive because there were thousands of feet in the air, and they just had to just drop and die. And just imagine just all of their thoughts in those last moments, like, "Yo, we're going to die.
I know.
Fact.
There's nothing I can do to get out of this situation." In a boat, if you can swim, you can at least swim for as far as you can.
And hope
Hold
there's no
on to a
sharks.
log. Yeah, but it was just the sky and then land. You feel me? Like that was it.
I mean, there's planes that have made it out, like, and landed, like, in a crash situation. And I think if it wasn't for the plane, like, spiraling the way it did, like, it took impact. That was why it probably exploded, like, to begin with.
Yeah,
That shit
Took
was
everybody.
crazy. Yeah, the
definitely
after
seemed like a
pictures-
malfunction.
Yeah, I think it was a setup.
Nah.
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
Conspiracy.
there was no way that was an accident. Somebody didn't do their job. They're investigating the three companies that like one company had the engine, one company who built the body of it, and then another one they're everybody who had parts of basically building the plane.
Mhm.
So they're looking into it, and hopefully we get some new information on that.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all those souls lost.
Yeah,
Condolences once again to the families. Everybody suffering a loss.
that was sad, man. But to some lighter news, some more celebratory news for the United States of America. We brought home about 40 gold medals, if I'm not mistaken, from the Olympics of 2024.
I don't know the
It's
total
40.
amount.
Yeah,
About 40, right?
I think it was 40.
In total. Stephen Curry gets his first gold medal in basketball.
Bro.
LeBron wins MVP.
Steph should have won MVP. I mean, I guess with the overall of games, but Steph went crazy last game.
The last couple
He went
games,
crazy.
he almost tied with Melo for most points in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Shout
Bro,
out to
he-
Team USA, yo.
Bro, he was dropping gems too on the interviews. He was like, you gotta have faith in all the shots, and like with all the shots that you want to take. He's like, just every time you shoot it, you just gotta think it's going in. Like he came to play.
Nah,
Bro.
for real.
He was not playing.
He's
bro.
definitely the best shooter of all time.
I think the greatest thing that ever happened to the Olympics was the fact that the Team USA won in basketball on 8, 10, 24. And those were the three numbers that Kobe wore. Like he wore 8 and 24. He wore 8 first, right? When he was Froby. And then he wore 10 in the Olympics. And then he wore 24 again for the Lakers. And then they
Yep.
won on 8, 10, 24.
Yep.
That shit was
Shout out
hard.
Kobe.
Destin.
Yeah, shout out to Team USA. They held it down, and this is probably the greatest basketball player that we're going to see, because I don't think in 2028 we're gonna see LeBron. I don't think we're gonna see uh KD. We might see Curry. We might.
Yeah.
It was
Might see
crazy.
a little bit of KD.
It's crazy because people were dead ass like, wow, this is what it felt like to be a Curry fan back in the day. He's just nailing all those shots. He's like, this is nice for him to be on my team for once. So now we can celebrate as American.
Yeah, they were
Word.
definitely happy. I know Jason Tatum was tight because he was not getting a lot of play time.
Speaking of Jason Tatum, this dude got carried through a damn championship ring and a gold medal all in the same year.
Yo, for real.
Shit is crazy.
Damn, he must be heavy.
Talk
fucking
about
bum.
pretty boy status.
Yeah, man.
Only pretty boys get to do shit like that. Just a free ride to everything.
Women's
Fucking bum.
gymnastics, you women did amazing this year. I don't know what the update is still, but did you guys hear about Jordan Childs?
Nah.
It was one of the gymnastic people there, and she apparently, I think something happened with her score, and she won a bronze medal. And as of recently, I think the committee was like, "Oh, you submitted like your form like 4 seconds late, and we have to take your gold medal. I mean your bronze medal." But they took the medal away like a week later to give it to someone else.
I would have never gave that back.
So I'm
Yeah,
running.
respectfully.
Bro, it's fucked up. She had such a good performance.
Over a form?
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, that's she deserved that. I'm sorry that happened to you. But shout out to the women's basketball. They did great. They brought home a gold medal.
Gold, yeah. I think they also won, yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like this is a perfect way to unify all countries. Like, if there's any beef, instead of having a world war, fuck it. Let's just have the Olympics and
Sports.
settle it. Like, all of our policies, the presidential like election, everything should be settled through the Olympics. Sports.
Coliseums.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, like, and if whoever wins the gold medals, they're the presidents, they're the higher powers, they're the final say. Like, that's how we should.
People with
Like-
the most elite
Yeah.
civilians can
Real
join.
shit.
Like, now, if we won't ever have an issue of whether the president is like too old, because you literally have to be athletic. You have to either win in a basketball, win in a swimming competition, the gun shootout shit. Like, you gotta play in the Olympics in
Yo,
order to
for
be
real.
in the government.
Nah,
now.
fuck that. No Olympics for them. They get Hunger Games style. Y'all gonna have to fight for that.
Nah,
Like,
they
kill each other.
Fight for this country.
They kill each other?
Feel me?
Nah, they really opened up the selection and categories for like fucking things they was doing for the Olympics.
Yeah,
like,
because the gun thing, that was the first time they did it, right?
yeah, I think also like the street dance and
Yo,
shit.
the breakdancing clips that have been out are
Yo.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hilarious. I'm like,
Shorty was going crazy though.
Shorty with the hat. Oh
Maybe
my
I need
God.
to see the whole flow of like what she was doing to get into those moves, but like people did her bad with the clips that she got. Like
Now, yeah, I gotta put me on to the
it's
clip.
just like,
I can't even understand what the fuck would even lead up to those moves she was doing. Like,
bro. Nah,
I just
this
think
shit was
seeing the
crazy.
whole clip is gonna be even funnier in my eyes, because like the edits did it, but the fucking whole video I already know. Her whole
Damn.
routine was fucking hilarious.
They only did that a couple days ago, right? The breakdancing one?
Yeah,
Because I feel like I just saw it.
nah, that
Niggas is playing her, bro.
literally. If that sound was a person, it would be her.
There was no music playing, and that was really what was happening. I'd be like, damn.
That was not even breakdancing.
Bro, I don't know what that was.
I didn't see them connecting moves, but those were like the main takeaways everybody was going at.
Breakdancing is like popping, it's locking, it's like the
Spinning.
B-boy shit, like where you actually doing spinning on a, yeah, like, I don't know what the hell that was. That was some fake ass step up.
Interpretive dance,
Shorty
B-boy.
said,
That was step up fake D right there. Like, I don't know what the hell that was.
yeah,
That was bad
she
business.
freestyle.
Yeah, shout out the Olympics.
Facts.
It's finally over.
But speaking of bad business, nigga,
For real.
I guess Travis had intentions of watching the Olympics in Paris, and what happened? Like, why did he get arrested?
He got out same day. I mean, like day after, if I'm not mistaken.
He fought one of the bodyguards or something, right?
His own-
Yeah, he
his
got
own
into a-
bodyguard.
Yeah, that's an altercation. I think with his own bodyguard. I don't know if it was the bodyguard of the hotel or his own bodyguard.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it was a bodyguard. He's fighting bodyguards now. Who does that?
Yeah, I think it was his bodyguard, and then the altercation went on to hotel employees, and then that's when
That makes
the
sense.
police were involved.
Yeah.
I can tell Travis Scott is a hostile person.
Yeah. I feel like fame does that to a lot of artists
Yeah, he's definitely aggressive
or
and
celebrities in general.
he beats all his white women.
That's crazy allegation.
I wouldn't say all of that, but I just feel like towards the media and towards like he's an antisocial person.
Out of every single artist we spoke about today, who's more likely to beat their women? Polo G, Kodak, Tusi, Lil Tecca,
Kodak.
Millies, or
It's funny. I
Travis?
was thinking Kodak.
Kodak won on charges for shit
Nah.
like that already.
Nah, I think he got child molested charges, like he fucking
Nah, that's worse.
underage. Yeah, so that's worse. But I'm talking about beating women.
I'm gonna say Kodak.
You think Kodak beating women?
I give it
Damn,
Kodak.
nah, Kodak, I fuck with Kodak. He not a woman beater.
He looked like he a lover boy, but if she did some fucked up shit, he'll be easy to like whoop her ass.
He'll switch it up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that with a name like Lil Tecca, just I don't know. Some just screams he be hitting bitches.
I don't even know how he look like. I just know his music is crazy.
You don't know how Lil Tecca looks, bro?
Yeah, I just know his music.
He say he look like he smacked somebody.
This was like the only nerd to have been cool type shit.
Oh, he's nerdy.
Yes.
He got glasses, no?
I bet you his favorite artist is Kid Cudi then.
He definitely watch anime though.
Oh yeah, that nigga definitely got the anime stickers.
I got black, I got white. What you want?
Whoa. I think if they did a Family Matters remake, he'll be the next Steve Urkel.
Bro, for real. I ain't gonna lie. As nerdy as he look, bro, my boy he be making them slaps.
Yeah, he
Nah,
made
for
great
real.
music.
He definitely made some slaps back in the day for sure.
He's still out here, man. He's still doing
Yeah,
good.
he's just in the background though. He's background.
Yeah, he chilling. He chilling.
Yeah, I wonder what Travis got in trouble for, to be honest. Like why are you fighting? Like, what did your bodyguard do that you need to fight your bodyguard? Because can you feel safe with this nigga after? Like,
I already can tell it's a women thing.
No, I just think it's some entitlement shit. I
The
just feel like
bodyguard probably this woman.
That'd be crazy.
Hell no.
I don't think the bodyguard getting lit
I
like
just
that.
feel like they be talking to like people however they want, and it was just one of them like, bro, don't talk to me like that.
Oh, but yeah, I'm just saying if it's his bodyguard. But if it's somebody else's bodyguard and that bodyguard definitely got a little aggressive, yeah, all rights to swing. But I don't know the situation.
Yeah.
I wish I knew, but so I'm just throwing guesses. He beat his woman, and then the bodyguard got defensive, and then tried to separate the fight, and then Travis started beating on the bodyguard. That's
But
my
theory.
story.
He got out next day, no charges. So
The woman he
Doing fine.
got paid out. The bodyguard got paid out. Cops got paid out.
Everybody got paid out.
Yeah, I'm the highest in the room. No, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan, as you can see. I think I've advocated for that for over 20 episodes. He's the devil.
That's a lot.
He's part of them.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, Travis. I don't know that nigga at all. He's the devil.
That nigga said Travis like, what did I do? This nigga just don't. Ice Spice is like, this nigga just don't like me. Like,
I like
mad at
Ice
me.
Spice. I liked her when she first came out.
Thought I was
I gave her
cool.
her props. But after a while, you just gotta call a spade a spade. You feel me?
Nah,
Facts. Because if you thought I was feeling you,
Yeah, I thought I was feeling that shit, but
you know that much.
yeah,
not a much.
I stopped munching on that shit a long time ago. You know, after you start munching on gum for too long, that shit just the flavor run out.
Facts, your jaw start hurting.
Yeah, that's Ice Spice for me. Like you just chewed
Flavor
out
go
gum
out.
for me. Like that, the flavor is out of here. Like I'm still chewing you for no reason.
Like I said, I had
More
a celery
Ice Spice
stick.
slander.
Like I said, she candy and now I want vegetables.
Yeah, like I
Substance.
definitely, yeah, like you know, like when you chew gum too, like and drink water, it's like a little bit colder.
Yeah.
I don't even get the cold sensation now. Like it's just that shit is like drinking tea now. Like like it make it hotter. Like I don't know, man. Not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me. Travis, salute. I'm happy you hopefully you made it back. Hopefully you guys will watch some of the games.
Shout out to the games.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to that fuck.
we're doing great. On timing, it's my day. It's my week to edit, and we're doing excellent. And got lucky, man. It was hard for me to find shit to actually talk about. So we are officially done our trendy news topic, and now we're on to our relationship segment for those who are just now joining us. And the first question I would like to ask for the congregation: have you ever been judged by your friends' girls? Wait, by your girlfriend's friends? Let me rephrase that. Have you ever been judged by your girl's friends?
Not in a negative light.
That's
Bro, flip the script on you.
I mean, not in
So
a
yeah, I've
negative
been
light.
judged.
but
if
they're
you're
like-
judged, you're judged. Negatively or positively, it's a judged. You've
I
been
mean,
judged.
but that's what I'm saying. Just not in a negative light. Like I haven't been like that nigga ain't shit. Like damn, fuck that nigga. Like it's been like no, he's pretty amazing dude. Like he's a good guy. Like I like him. He's cool. I mean, like big ups. W's in the chat. Like.
Dubs in the chat. I mean, me, I would say I probably more than likely have been judged by my girl's friends, like in a negative way. Probably behind closed doors for sure, given my past. We ain't gonna speak too heavily into that, but I feel like they was in her ear, like, that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah,
Don't go back to him.
I definitely think Rad is capping right now, heavy.
I mean,
He said I'm a
Because-
saint.
Yeah,
for most recent experience, it hasn't been that. But I mean, prior in the past, of course, yeah, I've been judged. Yes.
nigga,
There
that's
it
what I
goes.
asked you.
When I'm
I
asking,
said, have you ever been? I didn't
and
say.
I gave you an answer.
In the past week.
I'm giving you the most recent experience, and you asked me, I
God,
answered.
no,
He said
that's
the
not
key
what I
word is
asked you.
ever.
Nigga don't
Have
be
you
happy
ever
with-
been, bro? I
And
didn't
nigga don't be
say
happy with none of my answers.
recently.
In general, I
Nigga
answered
always
though.
trying to sound political. You answered mad vague. You didn't give no
He said,
personality
nah.
at all.
What do you mean? I
what
said
the
he's a
fuck was
pretty
that?
amazing guy.
Oh, like I'm really good. It's
He
ups
said,
in the
nah.
chat. Like what?
Negative.
This nigga
That
Ross
was
said.
like real, like braggadocious to me. Like I
This
don't know. I didn't
nigga
like that
Ross.
answer
This
at all.
nigga Ross said.
It was honest.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, he
but
kept
it
the
was like
stack.
this.
He was like, nigga, yes, it's happened in my life. Like,
Yo, bro, keep it on you.
honesty.
He said.
We all have
Ross said, nah, keep it on you.
We all have
He always does
different.
that.
We all have different point of views,
Niggas
niggas. I
don't
answer
say
how I
that.
answer.
Niggas
You
like
answer how
this,
you
but-
answer.
but Nah, bro. Answer more authentically.
Take that
than
shit
That
out
your
was
mouth.
mad. That was
Answer.
mad vague. That was mad too. Like you was in the politics. Like
I'm not talking about the past. I speak on things that are present. Like I'm saying, presently,
wasn't
my
the
girlfriend's-
question.
I haven't
Have
been
you
judged
ever
negatively.
been in your lifetime? And
See, like you're
give
making
me
it
an
more
example.
broad now.
No,
said-
I'm making
Alright.
it more clear for you because
To make it
that's
clear,
not
you'd have
clear
to say,
enough.
have you ever been judged negatively by your girl's friends? I answered you.
God.
I just didn't say it in a negative light.
Right. I
That was
said,
it.
have you ever been judged by your girl's friends? Judged automatically has a negative connotation. Correct?
No.
I agree.
All right,
But the judge can claim someone not guilty. That's not negative. That nigga's not guilty.
Those are two different scenarios. A judge and an actual judge, that's a noun, a person, versus a judge, an adjective, meaning action,
And don't they both do the same thing?
have negative connotations. A judge have responsibilities to make a just decision. Judging means, all right, I'm looking at you at a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has a negative
the fuck?
connotation
Feel like
on
it's
it.
You just totally just steered away and dodged
I
that
feel like it's
question
in the
completely.
same, but I
All right, give
did
me a
answer.
negative answer, please. Well, negative things girls said your girls. Have you ever been judged negatively by your friends' girls? Your girls' friends? Why do I keep missing that up? Oh my God, you're getting my heat boiled right now.
His
Pause.
heat's boiling, guys.
Yo,
Yes, I have been judged negatively by my girl's friends before in the past.
wow, that's interesting. Can you give me an example?
I mean, there was times when they were like, he should be making more money, or like, is he doing enough like at home and shit to like make you feel like comfortable? And I'm like,
See
Yeah.
that? I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I think people in the audience can relate to that. Ra, since he dove deep and kind of gave him a little bit more of an in-depth response, do you care to chime in a little bit more to your reasonings and give
Nah.
us a little bit more of an example
Like I
without,
said,
putting yourself on blast?
nah, you feel me? Like I said, just to kind of reiterate, I felt like given my past, I wasn't the most loyal person. You feel me? I was a little bit on the ain't shit side, so I felt like they would be in her ear on some like he ain't shit, don't go back to him type of vibe. For me.
I feel you. Damn, I most definitely 100% have been judged by my like girls' friends, and in multiple cases, apparently cases that I guess I got us in trouble on the pod. I apologize. I've That's just more recently, but in the past, negatively, I guess, when you in a relationship and we get into a little bit of a spat, they kind of like go back to their friends, and then sometimes we'll end the relationship, but then all of a sudden we'll return and be together again, and then now their friends just starting to talk shit like, oh my god, why do you keep going back to this nigga?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he ain't shit.
For
Like
sure.
I've gotten that like judge, like he's not, he don't take you seriously, like blah blah blah. Like, so I've been judged, but I've also been prejudged, because if it's also like on the podcast, for example, for the most part I'm performing, I'm entertaining, as you guys see. If I'm not like me, like this would be like low key like a monotoned ass podcast, very professional, very low vibrational, but it'll still be good.
I don't think
But
it's
I
like
bring
that.
the energy, so I bring that
That it factor.
I don't know, that little the color to the podcast. You feel me? Like I bring the color. You feel me? It's not, this shit would be black and white.
I don't feel like that, but yeah.
We'll
Alright.
we'll
Go
roll
off.
with it.
Yeah, go off.
Go off.
I mean, go off, King. Yeah, appreciate it. Nah, I forgot what I was even saying after that. All right, nah, but I'm just saying, like,
Been judged.
I act a certain way on the podcast for entertainment purposes, and
You feel like
I don't
you've
think
been
I should
judged
be
for that?
judged off that. Yeah, 100%, bro. This shit is weird. Like,
I get it.
especially if I give you a compliment for 2 minutes straight, and if I say one little thing that sounds a little weird, it's still like I know for a fact that I always come with good intentions and with pure vibes, and if there's always a certain dialogue that people want to have, I'm more than willing. I'm more than willing to have that dialogue. I'd just rather you not talk about it to your friends and be like, hey, my friends want to talk to you about something. Let's all have this conversation.
Yeah.
Because I could defend myself.
Right.
Yeah, but
I feel you.
I don't know. You just gotta get the friends' approval first, and then it's easier to get the girls, or at least gauge their friends to see how that girl is going to be, how that girl thinks. Because I think like the friends of a woman have a strong influence to their decision making when it comes to how they approach the relationship and the men that they have in their lives currently.
Absolutely. And I feel like not all female groups, but I feel like the majority of them will be like, you got that one good girl out of the friend group, and then the rest of them are either like single or like, you feel me? They don't really have the best intentions when it comes to their like, they say they got the best intentions when it comes to their homegirl, but it's like, as far as the male aspect, they quick to shit on the nigga. You feel me? So it's like you
Yeah.
said, they have a heavy influence on that. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's tough.
I've had a relationship where the friends had a heavy influence on our relationship, and it was just like, bro, is it me and you, or is it me and them? Because if I would rather it be me and them, because there's 3 other women I could be fucking at the same time. So if they're making a decision about the relationship, let me
Invite them.
fuck them.
It's like the president and Congress.
Yeah.
For real.
So that's all I had about the ever been judged.
Shout out to the women that don't let their friends like feed them ideas and make them think in a negative light of the person you love. If you never ever need to communicate with the person you love, fucking do that shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
Don't let
like,
your friends dictate and run the relationship.
I
Yeah.
agree. Like I get having dialogue with your friends for advice and stuff like that, but to like asking them what should I do, and they tell you, here, do this and that, and then you do it and then not give it a second thought, I don't agree with that. I think like you guys give me perspective, and I kind of like approach it as what I would do best. You feel me?
Yeah, like just overall, don't be a yes woman. You feel me? Like if your friend is in the wrong, give her that right information that's gonna steer her. Even if it's not something that she wants to hear, like give her the right information that's gonna like really stick with her. You feel me? Like, don't just be that yes woman and like give her that information that she wants to hear.
I 100% agree. Rod, I'm gonna say it for you. Stamp that.
Stamp that.
Yeah,
Shit.
you've been doing great lately with your dialogue and just us as a trio. I think we've been really evolving, and I think what made me realize that, I'm gonna just side note, that we're evolving was after we went to like the other podcasts and just realizing how like other people really don't got their shit together. You feel me? Like they do, but not as good as us. Like, you feel me? Like what we have really is special, because
Facts.
every platform that we've been on, I can just tell that we stand out. And that's no offense to anybody. I'm just saying, like, we we're the trio. You feel me? We're the three titties on a woman. It's like the golden ticket in Willy Wonka.
The rare
You
spectacle.
feel me? Like, that's what the Jungle Squad cast is. But if I see a woman with three titties, double D's,
Cuffing that?
yeah, 100%. I'm not even
100%.
second guessing it.
It's a lot more to hold.
Yeah.
A lot more to hold. I'm crying.
Imagine you can
Niggas
titty
only
fuck-
got two hands.
you
How
can
that
titty
work
fuck
out?
and suck at the same time.
Niggas.
You can grab two titties and right in the middle.
Yeah. Wow, that was nasty. But that's just how I was feeling. You feel me? But to get a little bit more serious, why is it difficult for men to be emotionally vulnerable to their partner?
I mean, look over the years how it's always been, bro.
Wait, hold on, because is this specific enough? Because why is it difficult for men to be emotionally vulnerable to their partner?
That's a clear question. That even for the first one, I
I
answered
just
you
want to make sure.
with a
Right?
clear
Just
answer.
want to make sure.
But are you good now?
I'm good. I'm excited to hear this.
Where's it?
That niggas is like,
Nah, because now you gotta. I said, give me 3 sentences or more. Not to be stopped.
nah. I think it is difficult for men to like be emotionally vulnerable. Not in all cases, but in most, yeah. And that's, I mean, it goes from like years of like the lifelong cold, like thugging it out, like, and that's what men do. Like, we just sit there, we're cold in our ways. We like let shit like. We try to sweep it under the rug to be the bigger person or be the stronger person and make sure we're the one like that has someone on their shoulders, like taking care of them. So I feel like it is harder to be emotionally vulnerable because you come out as it can be sometimes like portrayed as weakness. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I actually agree on that. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, I think that's the pinpoint of it all. Like,
yours? Yeah. Is that yours? Thanks, man.
I think that's the pinpoint of it all. Like Rad was saying, like, there's that stigma that, like, if you're vulnerable as a man, especially emotionally vulnerable, like, there's that stigma that it's like weakness. You feel me? I feel like it also stems back to like we used to gather and hunt. You feel me? As men, so it's like we have to be strong. We have to take shit on the chin. You feel me? We have to thug it out. So it's like I feel like we need to be more open about our emotions, and I feel like that stems deep into like mental health. You feel me? Especially for men. So it's like
So
we
you
need to
guys
speak
think it's
up more.
generational?
It's generational for sure, but I feel like society plays a big role on that. I feel like as we progress as a society, that stigma of like you have to be a man and you can't be as emotionally vulnerable. Like I feel like that plays heavily into like the influence of society now.
I agree, man. I don't know. I think personally, like, it's hard for a man to be emotionally vulnerable to a woman because it depends on the certain points. Because at normally men fall in love fairly quickly at an early age, and they also end up getting their heart broken at an early age too. So with that being said, they kind of like, it's not like they become vulnerable over time, because when they were vulnerable that first time, they got their heart broken, and they see like constantly opening up. They realize that, okay, I'm opening up to the wrong person, and they're just literally just, they're kind of like just taking advantage of my vulnerability or not taking it seriously enough.
Yeah.
So I think with enough of those experiences, um, allows men to kind of like shrug off that vulnerability and just kind of like not want to become expressive with their partner because they've already experienced so much heartache when they were vulnerable that they're closing themselves off now. And I think that's happening more and more in today's like society because of social media, because of like stigmas of like what relationships are supposed to be or should be or how they should work.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of outside perspective and decisions and other people's thoughts are influencing how we should be with our partners. And I think being emotionally vulnerable happens with experience. So the
Yeah.
more experience I had with that heartache, the less likely I am going to be vulnerable with the next woman, or it's going to be much more difficult to like get to that layer of me.
Yeah. I also feel like it takes a lot of more women to have that stronger mindset. I don't even know if I want to label it like stronger mindset, but like just understanding, because I feel like women are more like susceptible to being like sensitive and emotional. So it's like when a guy is like vulnerable and emotional, it's like they could play into that and like look at that as being sensitive. So it's like you can't have two sensitive partners. Like if the girl is sensitive and the guy is sensitive, it's just like it's not gonna work out. That's
Everybody's
just
just
like
gonna be crying.
yeah, it's a sappy relationship. You feel me? But it's like it takes a woman to have a stronger mindset to like understand that like, all right, my man can come to me. He can be vulnerable, emotional, and like I don't need to look at that as weakness or like he's sensitive. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I just think that's getting harder and harder to find.
yeah,
It's like definitely a needle in the haystack finding that woman who can handle a man's vulnerability because like you said, we hold a lot. So when it's time for us to open up, we kind of like splur a lot of it out at once.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it's either you can handle it or you can't.
I think it just takes with finding the right woman to deal with you. Everyone has problems. You need to pick whose problems you want to deal with the best. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think Bob Marley said that.
It reminds me of that episode of Friends when Rachel, I forgot, I think she was dating Bruce Willis, and he was like the hardest. Yeah, it was Bruce Willis, hardest exterior, mad hard, and then like mad tough. He was either a sailor or a marine or some shit. And then like Rachel was like, "Yo, you can like open up to me, blah blah blah." Then when he opened up to her, like tears started pouring, but he was being the like he was
Yeah.
really crying and like for like hours and hours and hours, and every chance he get, he'll open up and cry. So and finally she was like, "All right, my nigga, like you're doing too much, like you gotta go." And I was like, "Oh shit." That's really real life. It's exaggerated, but it really is.
That's
it's
how it
real.
feels.
You're doing too much for me.
Yeah, so there is a fine balance to how much I think. I don't even think it's a male female thing. I think both sides like how much shit I can handle from you and how much she can handle from me.
It's a balance.
Yeah, man.
That's a relationship.
That was a good one. So the next one I have is: can your current partner know you're friends with your ex?
I think unless you're fucking your ex, it's like, why would you keep it a secret? You should be able to be like, yeah, that's my friend. Especially if you're friends.
I mean, I just feel like it's hard. It's very few relationships that you could have, or guys, blah. It's very few relationships where it's like guys could still have that relationship with their ex and it be on a friend level. So I feel like it's hard for your current girl to see that as like, nah, they just friends. Like,
Yeah.
it's very easy to open up those wounds that like brought that relationship back in the past. You feel me? If you know what I mean.
Nah, I felt that, but I also feel like it depends on the woman too, because there's certain type of women that really will tell you like, yo, you gotta unfollow your exes, your
Everybody.
girls, and like you feel me. And then there's other girls they'll let you rock, but like on Instagram or some shit. But nah, y'all not gonna be hanging out or stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
that's out the picture.
for me, like I won't necessarily hide the fact that we follow each other on Instagram and say happy birthday here and there. But if I decide to hang out, like see her, catch up in person, eat out, not cheat her, I probably wouldn't tell her just to avoid the headache. But I'm not doing anything crazy.
I feel like that just feels sneaky.
That is sneaky.
Like,
You
I'd
feel me?
rather
It still
just
is
say-
because it's like if she finds out,
If
that's
she
your
asks
ass.
me, then fuck it, I'll tell her. But I'm just saying, like,
If she asked me like a
if
week
she
later,
asks.
I'd
Yeah.
rather tell her before she find out and ask me. Because if she
I'm
asked
gonna
me,
hang out with my ex.
if she asked me, she knows. I mean, obviously, like I wouldn't. Just I'm gonna go hang out with my ex. You'd be like, I'm gonna go hang out with this person,
That's
and
still
then
being
they're
shady.
gonna be say their name, and then she's gonna be like, "That's your ex." And be like, "Yeah, I told you we were friends. Like,
Yeah.
you can come too."
That's still shady.
I'd
But
rather
it's like,
say
think
so.
about the role being flipped. You feel me? How would you feel about like your girl hanging out with her ex?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind.
That's
I
crazy.
think it depends for me because I'm a chill ex, so like I can hang out with niggas, but I know niggas that are crazy, that are exes. So, like,
You feel me?
maybe you shouldn't be spending time with that.
And
nigga,
just
man.
knowing niggas' mentalities, you feel me? Like you really trust another nigga being around your girl that they used to have ties with.
I don't trust the guy, but I trust the woman.
Yeah,
Right.
And for me, like if I ever lock in a relationship again, she would know not to step out of it and if I know for a fact that she's going to hang out with another man, when she comes back, I'm smelling her vagina. Like I'm telling her right then and there.
Nigga said,
Let me
drop your
smell you."
pants. Let me.
I
Yeah.
feel like this question though, like when you like put it in perspective, it's hard because say if my girl is hanging out with her ex, but like it was like say we're 6 months in, and then she's randomly like, I'm gonna go to lunch with my ex, I might look at that a little crazy. But like if we just started talking and they were like friends prior, like to me meeting them and like coming into the fold of everything, and like she tells me like, yeah, we did it like 3-4 years ago, like you know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah.
we're still like we're tight, like we're friends. We realized it
Yeah.
didn't work. Like who am I to be like you can't hang out with them anymore because that's your
Yeah.
ex?
You seen New Girl?
Exactly, you know, like
Justin, what's his name? Nick?
Nick.
Yeah, like they went out and then they broke up. They lived together. They were still friends and they were both dating other people. So
Feel me?
Yeah, that's the only like stipulation I would say is valid. Cause like I have that one situation where I have an ex from like third grade. You feel me? Where it's like we still cool as friends. You feel me?
yeah, like
And
we chop it
know
up here
about
and there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like
It's hard
Yeah.
though because I do feel like if the relationship progresses, you shouldn't be hanging out. But if it's early in the stage, it's okay until it becomes serious. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
Mixed reviews. I feel that.
That's
yeah,
real tough. Cause
it's a thin line.
I was told to unfollow exes and shit like that, but then there was just one I actually legit was like,
No,
nah,
then stay around.
Nah, I
sorry,
cannot
but
follow.
she's staying. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And I'll dead ass unfollow her in front of her and then just follow her back.
And my
Like,
bad, my
I don't know
my
what
app-
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on Snapchat, I just changed her name to a guy's name, and then that was lit. So
No.
Nigga said Terrell. Nigga said, why is Terrell emoji?
yeah,
Why y'all have 100-day
I'm
streak?
like, you need to be happy that I'm still talking with this person because she's the reason why I'm still with your ass now. Like, you feel me?
She giving me that good advice.
Yeah. There was only
So-
one time that happened. That was when me and you used to live together. I went all the way to like the city and I was just like, yo, this girl is driving me absolutely insane. Like, this is not working. She's not paying no bills, broke as hell, spoiled little brat. She's such a not you. And then I don't know. One thing led to another. We got a little crazy for a second. Then I went back, and then everything was good for like another 2 months. Feel me? So it's like I think having an ex around is valid. When I mean a little crazy, nothing like we didn't fuck, but you feel me? We reminisced on good
Got some
times.
clarity.
Yeah,
That's why I can't trust my bitch hanging out with her ex.
they need that though.
Niggas
Feel me?
reminiscing.
They don't
Hell
need
no. Fuck that reminiscing
I think
shit.
it's different.
Like you need that.
I don't know. It depends on like I said, the relationship. If they broke up on some like toxic shit and this nigga was like doing some like outlandish shit, why are you friends? But if you had an amicable breakup and you're like, we both like we just want to see each other happy, but we know we're not gonna be together. Like, it's okay to be friends.
Yeah, I think being friends with your ex should be more of a thing because it'll probably they're your best advice. You feel me? So like you can refer. I'll even tell you to hang out with my ex so you could get some advice on how to deal with me. Like y'all should be
Okay.
friends.
He said they'll critique, give you edit on how I act.
Nah, let
We're
me
gonna
stop.
perfect this current relationship.
He likes his food like this.
Let me stop because that's not cool. Your ex talking to your ex is
But to your
wild
girl,
work.
That's
Your girl
mixy.
talking to your ex is wild work.
That's mixy.
imagine having your ex like I said, be like, nah, he likes his stuff cut, like his sandwich is cut like this.
Bro, she actually literally did that one time.
That's crazy.
Like she literally fucking. We were, I guess, going back and forth, and I just wasn't really fucking with Shorty, and then she really went back and asked. I'm gonna call her the cow because she's black and white, and
He's like, how?
she was like, "Yo, blah blah blah. Like, any advice? Can you talk to him? Blah blah." I'm like, "Why the fuck would you do that?"
All right.
That shit was mad and like weird. I'm like, I'm not. This is not the ex that I'm cool with. This is the one that
This is
me and her
bad.
did not end amicably. Like, you feel me? Like, what is wrong with you? Don't ever like, bro.
Just
I
the
think that was
wrong
the first
advice.
time I wanted to really wish I was a female and just really deck her shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who does that?
I feel you.
But yeah. So being friends with your ex. So what are signs your partner is being manipulative? Manipulative. I said that correctly.
I feel like gaslighting is a big form of manipulation. Like you could tell when somebody's like trying to gaslight you or being like narcissistic. I feel like those would be the big two. Where it's like you can't take accountability for yourself and you just always feel like, oh, you know, you're wrong, it's your fault. Like they're always
my
to blame.
God, that shit? It's not me, it's you?
Yeah, it's manipulative.
No, that's crazy because I think another like for me a sign of like being manipulative is like being a crybaby about shit. Like when you just always like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's your girl and she's just like always crying about something because she knows she'll get her way.
Yeah,
Some shit like that.
You can
That's,
play on it both ways.
yeah, literally men could do it too.
Facts.
Argumentative. If you're just constantly argumentative, or like I can say so much positive shit about you, but you can nitpick and just pick out that one negative constructive criticism and make that into an argument, to me, like that's like really gaslighting. Like it's like, I mean, not gas, it's manipulative because it's you're really trying to just control the conversation at this point. Like
All right.
you just want me to say yes, no, how high, how far. You feel me? And I'm just like,
I feel
I
that.
have my own thoughts and feelings. Like,
I'm a person.
yeah, I
I'm
am
a
human,
person.
you know. I'm not an actual dog. You know, women are referred to bitches, not men, right? But that's a conversation for another time. Never- Any other signs, guys?
Nah, I think those take the cake.
Yeah. Manipulation. Yeah.
I think we can deep dive a little more here. I think there's another layer here that we can attack here, ladies and gentlemen.
So what are signs your partner is being manipulative?
Manipulative.
I think we could deep dive. We could find a little bit more. Try to manipulate me into thinking I have more. I was like, I gave you a good gem, to be honest.
Yeah.
You two agreed on the topic. I actually went to bat against it on how I felt about it.
I don't think we agreed. I just emphasized what he said, and I gave my own.
Is that not an ingredient?
Nah, I just emphasized it. I was like, that bitch.
He
I didn't
put
say
the
yes, I agree.
exclamation mark on the
Exactly.
Said
iMessage.
that shit right
I was
there.
like the ad lib to hit.
So we both gave one, and you just ad-lib.
I gave my own idea after.
Fucking shit.
You feel me? That's it. But I guess women are manipulative.
Yeah. Men could be that too.
Nah.
It is a two-way street because
Guys,
guys
are
could be
manipulative. Money,
manipulative.
yeah, money wise, they'll I give you $150. Something.
I think like more. I think men gaslight more than women do, but women can
Facts.
manipulate a situation better than men can.
Stamp that.
I agree.
They
I
can
agree.
definitely get what they want when they
But
want it.
men are definitely manipulative. I mean, for sure.
But you
Yeah.
have to be like of high stature, I think, to be more manipulative. Because if you ain't shit, nigga, you ain't getting shit done for you. But if you're a bad bitch, you can make some things happen.
Nah, because if you're your part, like my partner, if they know me they want something to happen. What they end up doing is they'll manipulate the situation by, for example, making me a good meal. Oh, like, oh, wow, thanks. Like, or
Yeah.
they bought me something out of nowhere, like, oh, nice. And then out of nowhere, they'll bring up something that they want, like, hey, by the way, so next week, can we, can you take me to get my nails done or like some shit like that? So like they manipulate the situation by catering to you first and then bringing up something and then asking you to do it. And
They
then
know how
if
to
you do
finesse.
or don't do it, depending on that next meal, that's how you know if they fuck with you or not. Like
Yeah.
if they give you one rice grain versus last time when they asked you for a favor at first, before you said yes or no, they gave you a whole steak, broccoli, and mashed potatoes and shit.
No, real shit. I
So-
feel like overall, if you a selfish person, that's gonna come with manipulation, whether you a guy or girl.
Facts. I agree.
I think like if I had asked like between like an ugly guy and like a gorgeous woman in a relationship and I'll just say like the ugly guy is like rich, who's manipulating who in that situation?
The girl.
Yeah,
You think it's the woman?
100%.
You don't think? I mean,
Yeah.
the man had to make the money to create the manipulation, don't you think?
But the guy without the money, the girl wouldn't even waste her time with him.
So she's just
All he needs is the money. He don't even gotta like say shit.
that's boss.
Yeah.
That's the top of manipulation.
That's not manipulation. That's transactional at that point. Like here's money. Get on your knees.
That's great. You're thinking of it like a hooker
Like
and a
sexual.
yeah, like a hooker and a
Here's
customer.
money.
No, I'm thinking like
Let's
between a
cuddle.
relationship.
Yeah, but it's still like either way, it's going to lead to sex. If you think about it, the money. All right, I'm paying for your house or for your car. Come to my house.
Or let's look at it on like a I forgot the name of it. It starts with a P. But like say it's just like a sugar daddy type of situation, like kind of like what Rad is saying. Like say if he's just paying the girl just to be a friend, just to talk, like he just wants some company. You know what I mean? It don't even gotta be sexual. Like
The girl knows that though. Like I don't think that's necessary, like manipulation though, because they're both like they know what it is.
yeah, I think it's transactional more. Like you said.
He's paying for that time. He's not like, oh, like
And she's using him for his money.
yeah,
with
like
that
she
thing.
has to do way more manipulation. She has to caress with her body. She gotta talk that talk. She
Dress
gotta
cute and-
hype him up, like really massage his shoulders. So you're gonna get me a car? Like, you feel me? Like the guy is just like, all right, so what you gonna do? Are you not? I could get another bitch here and do it because I got money.
Facts.
So what are we doing? If it's not what it is, then you can leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude our relationship segment, and then this is going to wrap up pretty fast here. Okay, guys, I just want to let you know that I have reached the epitome of peak television. And ever since I watched this show, I have like not been excited or interested really into watching anything else. Like,
Is it new?
Huh?
Is it new?
this show is not new. It was out from 2013 to 2016. It has 4 seasons, 38 episodes, and it's called Banshee. And it's starring Anthony Starr, and he's currently Homelander right now in The Boys. So
Okay.
this was his hit show before The Boys. So he has 2 hit shows back to back. But Banshee, I didn't even know this was Homelander until season 4. Like,
Word.
yeah, first of all, it's
Hair
like
dyed, beard. Like it was a different
beard
character.
and just like totally different body build. Pause. It was he looked totally different.
Yeah.
The only thing I really recognized was like this cheek thing that he does. Like I don't know. I can't explain
To
it.
the
Like
jaw tightening.
yeah, like he does his jaw tightening thing, and then like you could see like his cheek like mad big, but he did so great in that show. Like Banshee, it's literally about
Fire.
he does 15 years in jail, comes out of jail, and the reason why he he was in jail. He did a robbery. He gets caught because he saves his girl and allows his girlfriends to get away. So after he does 15 years in jail, he comes out, walks to the girl's crib like miles, thousands of miles to where she's at, and finds out that she has like a husband and 2 kids and a house, living happily.
She moved on.
She's great. Moved the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's all sad and depressed, so he goes to the bar, and then at the bar, the bartender is having a little dialogue with him. It's cool, a little small talk, and then there was another. It's literally like 3 people in the bar right there. The other guy who was there, he was the sheriff, and he said, "Yeah, I'm the new sheriff in this town. I just got here. I'm actually starting tomorrow. The mayor just sworn me in. Blah blah blah." So 2 guys come in asking the bartender for some money. He's like, "Yo, you owe us this and that." And the cop is sitting there eating steak, and the guys is just like, "Oh, so you think you're tough? You're gonna sit there keep eating?" So the sheriff begins fighting them, and he's fucking them up at one point, but he ends up dying.
2v1.
And the other dude, the guy who just got out of jail, he's sitting there watching the whole thing happen, and after he dies, he gets up and kills everybody, like killed the other 2.
Beats the shit out of them, yeah.
He murders them. They're dead.
Hey, yeah.
So like literally, he assumes the sheriff's identity and ends up being the sheriff for the town from there.
Wow.
Sheesh.
And it just takes off from there. It's like action packed. He tries to get the daughter there. They got people from the past who he stole from trying to kill him because they found out that he's out, trying to find out where he is. It's just like, it was just mad.
Trauma.
The ensemble was just incredible. Like the team that they put together of characters was amazing. Like the cast was just top tier. Like
I watched some of the fighting scenes on YouTube. Like I had to watch some clips, bro. They were brutal. They were going crazy on the abuse.
I feel bad for you though, because like you saw it like that. Like I got to see it fresh with no expectations, just diving into it like for the first time, just like, what the fuck is Banshee?
Stumbled upon it.
I just literally stumbled upon it, and it just found out to be like the greatest gems of all gems. Like I'm telling you guys right now, if y'all have not watched the show, it's called Banshee. You can see it on HBO Max, or you can see it's on Cinemax. It's a Cinemax original series starring Anthony Starr and a lot of different other actors that you guys know. Like,
Was Tommy in that show?
Tommy
From
was
Power?
actually in the show. He was in it. And
He got done dirty.
another character, he was like a Nazi racist motherfucker on the show. And another character that was on Power Book 4, like with him, Tommy, one of the female characters, she's a main character. She's also in that show too. She played like the Italian sister, and she did amazing, bro. She was like one of the best characters on that show. And like, I don't want to spoil the season 4, but she was very important.
He said, "Go check out Banshee."
Banshee television. I'm telling y'all right now.
Definitely.
I don't give a fuck about anything that you guys are watching right now at all. Literally, after you watch this show, you're going to, like, this is up there with like Breaking Bad. This is up there with like Dexter. This is up there with Your Honor. This is up there. Like, I can't even name like so many shows right now. Like,
Where can we find it?
this is top tier quality television. Like every single the first season, I watched the entire night. Like I broke night because I couldn't stop watching it. Like I literally was like, I had to force myself to go to sleep because I was like, bro, what is about to happen next?
He said I couldn't resist waiting.
Yeah,
Well, what streaming service is it on?
He said HBO,
HBO
Max.
Max.
Oh,
HBO Max.
yeah, and on Cinemax. So it's a Cinemax original series, but they have the entire series on HBO Max.
Or
Watch that. Stop everything that you're doing. There's nothing better than the show that's out. And I like Anthony Starr, you just salute to you. You're a great actor, bro. To have 2 back-to-back hit series, and you're not the leading role in The Boys, but you play a pivotal role in The Boys. You are kind of like the leading ensemble. So yeah, bro, he's a great actor. He just, to me, he was already a great actor when I saw him as Homelander.
Yeah.
But this just puts the icing on the cake for me. Like he's legit. This is the reason why he was put on like Homelander because of what
The
he did on
personality.
Banshee.
Word.
It was
That's dope.
top tier.
I'll
Top tier.
check it out.
Shout out to
I hope-
Banshee. Definitely tuning in.
I hope I get a sponsor for you niggas because of how, bro.
He said Banshee reboot coming out.
Nah, they don't need a reboot. This is the first show that I can honestly say that it started and finished perfectly. Like it was concluded perfectly. There was no like open-ended questions after. Like they tied in everything you got to know. And just to make sure that they tied in everything, they had this thing called Banshee Origins. Like towards the end of every episode, between 2 and 5 minutes, they were actually discussing like the origins of like certain stories and how it all started. So they really tied everything in, bro. Like
That's dope.
Okay.
shit was.
Definitely tuning in.
Yeah, and I like shit like that. A lot of ass, a lot of titties, a lot of drugs, a lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of good plots, a lot of good characters, a lot of character development, a lot of unexpected turns, twists and turns. It was just,
Like I
it
said,
was
I
everything.
love the show.
Comedy. Yo, there was this guy.
I love this show.
I think his name is Han Lu or some shit like that. He played one of like.
That was his name in the show?
No, that's the name is the actor in the show. He was called Job, and he was like the super like hacker though. But when you watch the show, you're gonna tell me right now that she don't look like he don't look like Jada Pinkett. Like he looked exactly like Jada Pinkett, like the bald version of
That's
Jada
crazy.
Pinkett.
The
And I was like,
alopecia.
holy shit. You really look like I thought that was Jada Pinkett.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's
shit,
like
you a dude.
He's a gay dude, but he was probably one of the best characters on the show. I didn't even know he was Asian. Like I thought he was a nigga. It was crazy. But I won't talk about this anymore. Like, yeah, seriously, watch Banshee.
Definitely.
Got you.
Thank you guys for letting me get that out because I just feel like I feel like nobody knows about this show. Like,
So bring
I
it
feel like I
back.
heard of it, but it didn't have the hype like what you said.
I feel that.
best show I've seen since. I don't know. Your Honor was pretty good. That was the last good show I actually seen. But Breaking Bad really hit me good. Dexter hit me good.
Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds hit me. What? This Bloodhounds was more of an action though. Like the story was good, but it was a predictable story. Like this was like completely unpredictable. Had you on your toes. Like, yo, what the fuck? Oh no, bro. There was one fight that literally lasted the whole episode. Like, and they're just going in between scenes. And bro, the girl. Oh my god, there was two of the best fights weren't even man versus man. It was man versus woman, and it were like the choreographic fights to that. One was like it was Burton versus an Indian girl, and that was probably the best fight of the whole show. And that happens in season 3 is the best season, and then the first season was between the girl Carrie and the Russian guy, like one of her past homies. They like bro them. All right, I'm
give it
gonna
a
shut up.
Crazy.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
Speaking of exciting things, D23, you feel me?
The Disney Expo.
Bro, they dropped so much good shit to come out, bro.
It was cool.
Oh, what do you mean? There's a lot of movies coming out right now.
I know,
with
Incredibles
Disney,
3,
bro. Incredibles
Moana 2,
3,
Lilo and
Zootopia
Stitch.
2,
the Zootopia.
the live action Lilo,
Yo, bro, they're
They doing a
dropping a
lot.
lot of good shit. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Toy Story 5, right?
yeah, Toy Story 5 as well as releasing. They're gonna be talking about like kids with like iPad kids.
Yeah, kids
in that
versus
one.
toys versus electronics. Yeah,
They about
Yeah.
to drop some nostalgia upon our head tops for real.
I don't think we need a Toy Story 5. I think the way 4 ended was like perfectly, and that was the last movie that like really
I think
touched
3.
the heart.
I think
yeah,
3 was the
actually.
last one. They made the 2 extras
Yeah.
now, and it's just like,
Yeah,
all
4
right.
wasn't. You're right. It was 3. 4 was not. Like 3, he went to college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4
I
was
need-
not needed.
I need Forky and all that.
Yeah, 4 and
Right,
5
right.
wasn't needed.
But I mean, shout out to Toy Story for keeping it alive. I was more excited to just even have the Incredibles 3 coming out because it's crazy.
Yeah, the mom is so beautiful.
Bro, Incredibles 2 was the highest grossing like animated film I believe that they had until Inside Out 2 came out recently this year. So it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like the directors are like, all right, watch this, and they're about to drop.
About to run it back.
Only thing I hope is like I hope Jack's grown up.
Yeah, I
it's
hope
not, baby.
it's definitely a time skip. I hope they're still not young.
I hope the kids are like can cap at an age, but I hope the baby got older in general. Just we have more out of him.
Right.
Like I'm okay
He's
with
my favorite
Dash.
character.
I'm okay with Dash and Violet being where they are. Like, you know.
Nah, come on, bro. It's like 10. It's been 10 years. This one's a lot sooner than the last one, but they got to get older now.
Yeah, they gotta highlight Jack Jack. I feel like he got too much abilities. Like,
Yeah, he's elite.
he got way too
Top
much
tier.
powers, and they haven't even been shown for real. Like,
Yeah, I wonder how many powers he actually has. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this next movie is gonna be more focused on him. Like the other kids, Dash and what is it, Violet?
Yeah, it might be. I think it might be related to the kids. If anything, I feel like
Yeah.
if anything, we'll see Mr. Incredible have like back pain or some shit. You feel me? Like if there is a
Yeah.
time skip, like them getting older,
Or like they
Yeah,
got
might have something.
captured and the kids gotta like save them. Or
That was
some
pretty
shit.
much the last.
Yeah.
the
the
mom
last
is
one.
fire though. Like the mom got a fatty. Like
Yeah.
For sure.
she was
Elastigirl.
cake. You feel me? Like Elastigirl was. She's the first Luffy, nigga. Like for real.
Nah, Edna was the real baddie.
Nah, she was the real
Edna
OG.
mode.
She's scary. I feel like if you stick your dick in her, it'll go through her fucking brain. That's how small she was.
She was a little lady.
Yeah, she's for little people.
They dropped like they had at D23 they did snippets of Daredevil. Daredevil's getting its new
Oh yeah,
show,
Daredevil
bro.
show's coming out. That I'm excited for.
Yeah, I seen that. They dropped the trailer for fucking
Star Wars, right?
Star Wars as well as the Fantastic Four. Fucking Jude Law is about to be in Star Wars for the first time in that series. It takes place like right after Revenge of the Jedi. That's like the 6th movie that came out back in the day.
Yeah.
And now they're like going in between what happened in the most current movies. Disney Expo is actually really exciting.
Yeah, I was excited for it. Like I'm definitely gonna tune in for Moana. I'm definitely gonna tune in for Zootopia. I'm excited for Incredibles.
So they're dropping a Frozen 3,
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
2027. Like, that's
Frozen
good.
1 was good. 2 wasn't not needed. Like Frozen 1 to me was like the timeless Frozen, and it made me realize like, oh my god, this is actually like Disney does make great content,
Facts.
but I just can't get with it all the time now. Like
Yeah.
certain shows, certain movies I gravitate towards, but like for example, Marvel, it's still up in the air for me. You feel me? Like they doing good. Like they announced like mad things coming out that they have planned, but they even I don't know if it was at the Disney Expo, but they also announced that they're trying to get like Spider-Man to do the Tom Holland version to do like
Venom?
with to do a movie with what's his name, Wolverine and like Ryan Reynolds. They want to use it. Yeah,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
yeah.
I heard they was just gonna add like Deadpool to like an Avengers type movie.
He should be in the. I hope he's in the Avengers movie coming out in 26.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think his movie kind of put him back where he belongs in his universe because he realized he couldn't switch. But like,
Did he go back to the universe
yeah,
at the end?
at the end he was in his universe. Remember, the reason he did it all was to get that Wolverine to his timeline so that he could keep his timeline fixed.
I hope they don't. I hope they add him though. Like
I think
figure
they
out a
will.
way.
I think they was like dropping little hints that they would.
Yeah, he's fire, bro. And I hope the Avengers movie is rated R. Like I want it to be like some shit. Like
To get dark.
yeah,
Yeah,
because to me that's the only way they're going to really keep
break
their
numbers.
core fans, because we grew up like the last 13 14 years, like that whole MCU shit is the same run that Drake had. Like it's just like probably like 2 years under like Drake's 15-year span. Like as long as Drake's been around, the MCU's been around. Like it's kind of crazy because it started out with Iron Man like '08. Drake literally came out in '09.
Oh, word.
So like they literally been holding us down for like movies and music for a long time. So Disney, shout out to y'all for making Marvel such an incredible thing and all the great movies that's about to come out.
Facts.
I'm happy. Speaking of movies and shows, y'all ever had like one that really made y'all like cry?
I think yeah, I definitely have.
Yeah,
If I had to give like an answer for a show, I mean, a show that I really loved was The Walking Dead, bro. And I think,
Glenn?
yeah, watching that and seeing like your favorite like people eating by like zombies, bro, is like heartbreaking. Cause when I watch shows, I watch them with
Yeah,
right here. You
I know,
feel me?
nigga.
So it's like
yeah.
I'm in that world now, and I just lost my boy. Like we was just on a run the other day. Like it's crazy to lose you.
Yeah.
And then like a movie that's made me cry, bro. I'm gonna be basic, but like, I gotta say Marley and Me, nigga. That shit did it to me.
Nah, I felt that. That's not basic. That was one of them ones for sure. For me, for show, Banshee. I ain't gonna lie.
Made you cry, bro, for the first time?
Yeah, that was. I actually recently cried to that show. Like I didn't cry like ball to ear, but like my eyes was watering, and I had to really suck my tears back in. Like, nah. But they weren't supposed to die, and I was like, oh my god, they really killed her. I mean them.
Yeah.
And it was just fucked. And then I was just like, oh my god, that show had me like, yeah, nigga. Oh my god. Oh shit. Like I had so any emotion
Mixed
like that's
emotions.
in the emoji list right now. I experienced that with that show.
What
Yeah.
about a movie?
It was My Girl.
My Girl?
Yeah.
That's an old movie, right?
Super old, and
With the kid from Home Alone?
I think that was him, and he ended up dying because of a
Beast?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
My Girl was sad.
That was mad sad. And the girl just looking for a friend and saw him. I was like, oh shit.
He said, "Oh shit."
That was the only movie I cried, and that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I would say for me, like show wise, a tearjerker for me was like Euphoria when they
Tough.
killed my son Ashtray, son.
What?
That shit was tough.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nah, hold on. I'm like, nah, that my son Ash. Hold on.
Did he
shit
die in real
crazy.
life too?
No.
Nah, Angus,
Oh,
his older brother, the one that really died.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I'm interested to see how that plays out when
I
it
mean,
drops.
he's in jail technically in the show, so they'll probably just put him in jail. He'll be in jail.
Yeah. But
Man,
if
that
I
was
had
a-
to say movie,
That was a crazy take, though.
yeah, crazy.
A lot of dicks in it, so I would cry too having to see that many dicks in the show.
Now movie wise, I would say I Am Legend.
Wow,
When he
that
had
was
to
deep.
take out his dog, man. That shit was deep.
What's up with shot and dogs?
For
That
real.
niggas both picked the dog movie.
Animal movies are tearjerkers.
I
They
felt
don't
that.
do it to you.
That shit tough, man.
I mean, if I pick
Yeah.
the person movie, nigga, I'm gonna say Bridget Terabithia. That movie is fucking depressing.
Bridge, I never heard of that.
Watch Bridget Terabithia, my nigga.
I feel like I read the book. In
Yeah, I
school.
feel like that's a book.
I'm not even. It is a book as well as a movie.
Yeah,
watch
I
the
heard
movie.
of it.
I ain't even gonna tell you what happened. Watch the movie.
Oh, I think another movie for me would be The Passion of the Christ. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
ever seen that.
Yeah,
That was
but
deep.
that was crazy.
of course, my boy,
That was deep.
Your boy
my boy.
or your Lord and Savior.
Also Pursuit of Happiness. I ain't gonna lie, my son Will Smith.
Yeah, he went through it.
He a good actor, bro.
Yeah, Will Smith, man, he can't be blacklisted, bro. He too elite. Like
Yeah.
I like Will
His
Smith.
track record too deep.
Mhm.
Yeah, he the man.
7 pounds was a good one.
Oh my god, that one I didn't cry, but that was wild.
Yeah,
that
Selling
movie was
body
deep.
parts and shit. Come on, bro.
Tough.
That shit
Nigga
was
was
crazy.
gonna give her his heart.
Oh yeah, he didn't sell it. He was just giving it away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. That was one of the weird ones for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. That's all I got for that. Least favorite job up to date.
Like that we've worked.
All right, just for Rad, in your entire life,
He's the one who asked, nigga. I
what
already
is
get
the
it.
least favorite job up to date that you've had? Yo, I swear to God,
Answer his
I'm gonna
question,
make
man.
sure it's all detailed for you. Man. I swear to God, I'm gonna really work on that.
There was
You
one-
had the actual
There was
question.
one question. I gave you an answer both times, and you just let it go, nigga.
Nigga gonna have the actual question, and then right below is gonna have the breakdown version
the
for rap.
parentheses. I'm gonna send y'all the actual questions, and then I'm gonna abbreviate it on the board.
Nah, for me, without question, is definitely Amazon. Like that shit was crazy.
Amazon.
That shit is modern day slavery, bro. That shit was critical. Once working that job, that shit is so shitty of a job. You feel like you could work anywhere,
Really?
like anywhere, bro.
I feel
Damn. It was that bad?
That bad, bro.
I heard they was making chicken though.
Not enough.
Damn. I
That shit is
I
treacherous.
like the Amazon Flex, but I can only imagine like the actual truck, like
Yeah.
500 packages and
Ridiculous, and that was the norm. You feel me? Like
500.
yeah, like
You was in the
450 to
truck?
500. Yeah, the big van.
I was inside doing the box work, and that's just way
Damn
more.
it. It take like for me 3 hours just to do 40 packages.
Nigga, imagine doing 500, bro. That's a whole 10-hour shift. Like,
The trick at Amazon,
That's crazy.
the trick working inside of Amazon is to, if you're in the building, you got to get put on totes, bro. That's when you just take the bins that go down the sliding tray.
Yeah.
I'll just collect them shits all day. I'll be like, no. I'm gonna go do totes. Like, y'all niggas can do the packaging. I'm gonna go do totes.
And y'all
Yeah.
had to stand on your feet the entire shift, right?
Yeah, but I got like I'd rather walk around during an entire shift, like a 10-hour shift, compared to stand still at a station for 10. Like, nah,
Yeah, that shit
I
crazy.
feel like a slave, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't stay inside. I had to drive, but I didn't do the Amazon. I did UPS, but I loved the UPS shit. We didn't have no 500. Like the cap for me was like 200, and that was good. Like a nice 6-hour shift. You get paid mad bread, and then you leave, get paid every week. But my least favorite job would probably have to be the two of them, tied for. First one, I would say Bodega Taco Bar.
Mm.
They were the most racist, most disrespectful I've ever seen as far as the employees goes in Fairfield. Like they literally hired me, right? I'm working there. Mind you, this is a place where we all have to share tips. I'm like, what the fuck? I never even shared tips before. And then while I'm training, I'm still in my training. They're like, all right, yeah, see you tomorrow. And then they just let me go. No reason why, no nothing. Like they just let me go.
That's crazy.
So
Man, professional.
terrible people, unprofessional. Asked them why. The boss was terrible. He was a bald, ugly, stupid looking person, and he was just real fake. And the employees there were really fake, and it was just like real fake vibes there. And then the second one, which is probably really the first one, would be the heart doctor job when I was like at a front desk and I had to answer calls, check patients in and out. Yeah, because like, bro,
tedious.
working in a
Yeah.
doctor's office, it's not even that the job is tedious. I like anything I do, I generally like doing. Like, you feel me? Like I'm going to put my all in, I'm going to make the best out of it.
Yeah.
But what makes a difference is the people who you work with. And every single person at that office job were 100% miserable and borderline ready to kill themselves. They just presented this dark cloud, rainy cloud over them that they just walked around with and just spread nothing but negativity to one person after the other. It was just so nasty to watch
Yeah,
that.
shit toxic.
When I came in and came with the positive vibes, hi, how are you? Oh, it was good to see you. How's everybody doing? Blah, blah, blah. Being nice to the patients and having, brief dialogue with everybody. Everybody was looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
So that was terrible. The boss there, he was an Asian dude. I love Asians, but he was the worst Asian I've ever met in my life. He made Asians look bad. He made me realize that he should not even be there. A terrible person, womanizer. He could talk to the women any type of way. He realized he couldn't talk to me that way, so he kind of just like
He's like, yeah.
shrugged me to the side, like, you feel me? So
That's how employees are. Like, if they feel like they employers, like if they feel like they can't control their employees, more than likely your time there is gonna be short
Yeah, if you
lived.
can't fall in line, like, what are you doing?
All right.
yeah, but I fell in line, but it was just a matter of time because they were just nitpicking at me because I was kind of like not meant to be there, and I was projecting everybody and I was influencing them to kind of like rebel a little bit. And the boss saw like, oh shit, if he stays too long, he's gonna have everybody turn on me. Not on purpose, but like naturally, like
Yeah.
just who I am. So definitely the cardiologist job. That was the worst job I've ever had. And the pay was terrible. And I was getting paid bi-weekly. I had to work 8 hours. Like that shit was crazy. I'm not used to working 8 hours.
I
Shit's
get you.
crazy.
Them shifts is crucial.
Yeah. But
My least favorite job up to date, if I had to say, I worked a lot of places, but I think the only main place I could say that truly sucked was working at a trampoline park. Like, it's just not what you think it's gonna be. You just think you're gonna bounce around, chill out, do some flips and shit. Think it's just assholes, bro. They were like, no, you can't jump on the trans, you gotta stand there, you gotta watch, you gotta make sure everything's good, blah, 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 do this, do that. And then,
damn, they didn't let you jump?
right?
He said
That's
the
what I'm
staff
saying.
was assholes, the kids was
That's
assholes.
all we had to do, nigga. Just let me jump around. I'm gonna be watching shit. I just want to throw a flip every now and again, nigga. This is my profession. You feel me? And then even when it came to like teaching privates, like when I initially like signed up, like I was like, oh well, I'd be able to teach lessons here and stuff. They're like, yeah. And then the day it comes to it, they're like, oh, you can't do that, like da, like giving me some backhanded complaints, and it was unnecessary.
Yeah,
So that was my least favorite job.
Don't you hate that? Those little backhand and like little shade and shots that they try to throw at you, and then they dead ass, but they kind of shrug it off. Like to me, if you don't say like or like show me that you're serious or say it in a way like it's serious.
Yeah.
If you say it passive aggressively, I'm not going to
Absorb it.
Yeah, I'm not going to really take it that seriously or really care that much because I'm really like I just shrug it off on the go. But there's certain people they really hold on to that shit or to really take it more seriously than I do.
Nah, that's a
So
fact.
I don't know, man. I don't think work should be serious to the point where it messes with your like mental state. It messes up with your life where it takes over completely. Like I'm putting myself over work 9 times out of 10, and
Every single time.
you don't work like I don't. Yes, I work for you, but I'm taking advantage of you by making sure that I'm getting what I need out of this job. If I'm not, I'm out. You feel me? Like I quit before shit get crazy. And if I don't want to quit so I can get that unemployment, I'm misbehaving.
I'm gonna make you fire me.
Yeah,
That's a fact, because they'll take advantage if you let them.
yeah. I'm not
That's
one of
a
those
fact.
guys. But I hope you guys liked today's pod.
Always.
Real shit.
This was one of those ones where we got to chop it up, and I appreciate y'all coming. The start of the pod was pretty fun. I think we breezed through. I think we breezed through most of it, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Over?
211. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy because we hit 211. The last time I checked it, it was 111. So I actually, it was the Banshee rant. I went like 10 minutes talking about Banshee.
Yeah. 20.
20.
We got into Disney Expo and then you were like, yeah, but Banshee.
Banshee, nigga, I'm telling you.
Nah, yeah, let's do this before.
Nah, seriously though, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. This was episode 78. We will be back next week. We don't know who our guest is. No, they keep canceling left and right, and honestly, I don't give a fuck anymore. Really, we're here.
We're gonna fly regardless.
It's all right. They
do what we
gonna
do.
feel that. Y'all gonna feel it. Every cancellation,
Because
y'all
once
gonna
we
feel
start
that.
charging, it's gonna be a wrap.
It's up.
Yeah, it's gonna be real exclusive. Like we ain't chasing nobody else. But for today's episode, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. We hope that you guys enjoyed this episode.
Yes, sir.
Please be sure to check out all of our other episodes on our YouTube channel at JSC Network _ or you can type in the Jungle Squadcast. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at the Jungle Squadcast. Okay, Big Eight Loso got some music too on all streaming services as well. Okay, this is the Jungle Squadcast. We here, we there, and now we out of here.
Stamp that, you dig?
Yo.